There we go.
There, we figured it out, dude. What's up?
What's going on, man?
I think let's see if I can keep my phone there and see if you can still. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Hold on, give me 1 second. Ugh.
You're good, bud.
I'm just gonna sit on the ground. Fuck it. I shot.
Yeah, why not?
There we go. Oh, what's up, man?
Going on, dude?
There we go. Look, the Stonehenge.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right, everybody, welcome. We're Rigs of Death Metal Live Chat. We got Jon Kunz of Outer Heaven, previously of long time ago, Rivers of the Nile.
Yeah. Actually, you know what's sick? When I was going through all the stuff here, Paul plays in another band, Pain Strikes, a hardcore band, and he's been playing with those dudes for years. They're all our best friends. But Sean, the guitar player, owns a Triple X, and the Triple X that he owns was Brody's. Actually, his first head, Brody from Rivers. Oh. So that's still here. I just didn't feel like lifting it because it's heavy, but that's actually still here, which is fucking cool because we used that on our demo as well. I completely forgot. Oh, okay. But yes, yeah. So we still have some of their gear, which is sick.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
Small world in a way.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the dudes that played guitar just kind of continued to play guitar around here. Now they're in bigger bands, which is sick, doing cool shit, you know. So, but yeah, man.
Hell yeah. I think I've mentioned this before. How I saw you guys saw Rivers of the Nile. I think you guys only had, I don't know, 1 or 2 EPs or something out at the time. Okay. I can't remember the names of anything.
Oh, geez. I mean,
it was the white one.
Hierarchy was the white one with the really bad album artwork with like the 3 symbols on the front that looked like shit because I did it in Microsoft Paint. Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah, it's bad, but that EP's sick. It was that one, or no, that was Temporality Unbound. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the second one. The first one was Hierarchy, and the second one was Temporality Unbound.
Okay.
That's the one with the really sick paint art. But yeah, that would have been a long time ago, dude. That would have been probably like, what, 2011 maybe? Something like that, I think. 2012. I can't remember.
That's about right.
I'm bad with dates, but it would have been.
That sounds about right because I'm pretty sure I had just graduated high school in 2010.
Okay.
And yeah. But yeah, that's awesome, dude. Oh, your audio cut out there.
I'm back.
Okay.
So you said you graduated in 2010.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2010, that would have been, because I graduated in 08, Rivers started in 09. So, yeah, it would have been probably right after Temporality then, which, again, I can't remember things. It would have been a long time ago.
Right. Well, fuck yeah, dude. Man, we got a whole wall.
I can kind of see comments.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of too far away. I'm going to try to move a little forward, I guess. But yeah, dude. It's fucking Sunday, man. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing.
I feel you. We just ate and watched, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Fire in the Sky.
Oh, yeah, the Travis Walton movie?
Yeah.
I never saw it.
It's really good.
Yeah, I read the book, and like have seen some of his stuff, like, you know, some of the interviews and stuff. He's getting fucking attacked now, man. Like, people are coming after him saying it's like all fraud and shit. I mean, who knows? But it's weird after all these years. Yeah, he's getting like attacked as like a fraud and all this kind of shit. But I heard the movie's kind of cool, but again, I haven't seen it. Hold on 1 second though, man. My shit. I need to turn my. Hopefully, I don't lose you. I need to turn my phone, the thing, so the screen.
Yep. Well, while he's frozen in digital land, if anybody's got any questions, go ahead and submit them. There's a little question box there at the bottom. What's up, Brody? Yeah, John's frozen right now. All right, we gotta get him back on here now. There he is.
I'm back now.
All right.
I don't. Okay, so I Instagram. I hate it. I don't try to stay on it very much. So I put it like a limit, and then I just forget. So like that was popping up, and then I have my screen. I have like a 30-second lock. That thing set up too. So
Gotcha.
I have to turn that off. But
hey, by the way, Brody's in here.
Oh yeah, to see it. What's up, Brody? Those dudes are. Dude, those fucking shows have looked insane. That Black Dahlia tour that they're on. That's looking awesome. Seeing the stuff that he's been posting, and then the Young Death guys as well. But yeah, dude.
We got one show planned to go see this year.
Okay.
And it's in October. It hasn't been canceled yet, so I'm really like fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it seems like things are changing every day with shows, as far as, but it seems like it's more of like a city thing. So I'm not sure. I've been seeing like tours getting canceled. We've just stayed away from that straight up because it's just not worth it. And we can't tour for very long anyway. So like regional stuff for us is really all we can ever do, but it's not even worth it now. We luckily haven't had anything canceled that we've had like confirmed, like, booked and announced. Yeah. But who knows, man, with the fall and the winter, I don't know. That's kind of just how we're taking it. We're just having fun anyway. So if something gets canceled, it is what it is. But definitely not hopeful, but trying to stay positive. But what you gonna do?
Yeah. Sorry, I just got a text.
Yeah, dude. All good.
But yeah, I don't know. The one we got planned is part of a tour, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We had to book a hotel room even, and it was like one of those things where you could either pay a cheaper price, but you can't like cancel your reservation or whatever, or you can pay a little bit more and cancel any time and get your money back.
Interesting. So it's kind of like they're putting that into your hands with it. Huh.
Yeah.
Which,
considering how it could get canceled literally at any minute, it feels like.
And then you're fucked with a hotel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
it is what it is.
Yeah, dude. Who fucking knows, dude? Just stay home and just watch more alien shit. Just do that stuff. It's way more interesting.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's because we had this interview going on. I subconsciously wanted to watch some alien shit. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, it's definitely, like I said, way interesting. So, but it's a fucking rabbit hole at the same time. But it's interesting. Right. Yeah, man.
I had like a whole like questionnaire thing.
Yeah.
Kind of keep things almost in order.
Sure.
But, you know what? Back and take a pause for a minute. That sparked something kind of interesting.
Okay. What's up?
What do you feel is the correlation between aliens and death metal?
Oh, geez. Aliens and death metal. Holy shit.
Because, there's enough bands out there that have done either albums or that's like their theme in general.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, you guys play around with that and some like Lovecraftian kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much, it's kind of the same, pretty much the same. Then, got Blood Incantation, uh, you know, Faceless did their album.
Yeah, you know, the Planetary Duality, man.
Yeah.
With that shit with the frantic Area 51 caller.
Yeah.
That was that dude. That was 9/11/97 is when
Yeah.
that happened. I just listened to it 2 days ago, the whole thing, because I knew it was from that, but I never heard the whole clip.
Okay.
That whole thing's fucking weird, dude. If it was a hoax, it was such an elaborately planned good hoax. Because when that dude called in and that whole like thing was happening, now yeah, it sounded like schizophrenic. Sure, he was having a breakdown, but there was a guy from Penthouse in the studio with Art when he was doing that. So when that dude called in, the guy from Penthouse is sitting there like had his paper going because they lost all the power to the satellite at the end of the phone call. It cut the whole thing out. They just dropped, and that was all radio, dude. That wasn't it wasn't, you know, just on the internet back then. And it was something like the satellite surge or some bullshit, some weird ass shit happened, which is great. Because even if it was all just hoaxed and planned and like great entertainment, man, they pulled that shit off so good.
Right.
But I don't know how that stuff works. Anyway, that was a sidetracking. Dude, I think it's just sci-fi. You know, like honestly, I think it's rooted in the most basic answer, probably just sci-fi. Like loving that. But then also, I mean, I don't give a fuck because I'm getting older and I don't really care. A lot of it has to do like with like honestly like the interdimensional side of it, that weird, like you're not sure if it's real or not, all of that shit happening. I mean, you keep going down that rabbit hole, you get into weird not spirituality, but you kind of do a little bit. And then I think that like it's a way that dudes are able to express that within death metal, if that makes any sense.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Like, especially like, I don't know, man, psychedelics too. A lot of people, like, it's no secret. A lot of guys into this shit, like smoking weed and like psychedelics. And you do a decent amount of that, you know, you can combine it with other shit. Spirituality, yoga, meditation, whatever. You're going to get into a weird headspace. And
I could see that.
You know what I mean, dude? I think that's really what it is. You know, and I think that there's obviously different levels of it. Sure, like the total sci-fi side. You know what I mean? Like you're writing a story and it's like it could be a fucking movie, man. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that. But then you also take it on the other end where Blood Incantation, where it's like that's why that band is so good, because on the surface it's they have long heads and this and that, but if you dig into it, Hidden History of the Human Race is a book written by Michael Cremo, and that was him digging into the history of Homo sapiens and just where did we come from, because evolution doesn't seem right. They're finding skeletons that are 450,000 years old and millions of years old. That's where that stuff leads to, where it's really entertaining, but it works on a bunch of different levels. And that's why, you know, I think that it really is popular, because a lot of people don't want to talk about either. You'll act cool as shit, but it's like, you know that there's more out there going on.
Yeah.
And, if you do, then, you know, you can just go down that hole with it, man. I truly believe that. Getting deep on you, but again, I don't give a shit, because this stuff interests me more than anything else as I'm getting older too. But
that's cool, man.
I want to start talking to people, man, about people in metal that have had like weird experiences and shit like that. That's what I really want to do. I want to start a podcast, like we've talked about it with the guys, and take it from that angle, because it's interesting. Like we played DC. I won't name names, but I was talking to people in DC, and then that's where most of the conversation went to, because people are down there seeing shit in bands that everybody's likes and shit. It's like, dude, they're watching UFOs off the coast of Virginia and shit like that, but you don't know about it because you talk about it and you're fucking weirdo. But it's interesting shit, and that can inform the music too. So, but yeah, that's like a long-winded answer, but I really think that's what it is, man. And it's just, it's popular right now too, obviously. But I mean, it's been going on since the beginning, the early days. Maiden was doing it with sci-fi type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
80s goes back to 70s and it just keeps going. But yeah, like really like that, like dimensional spiritual type shit, because it just encompasses the whole gamut, dude. You know?
Absolutely, I could see that.
Yeah.
And kind of in some literary and I don't know, I guess parallels with other art forms too. Um, you know, death metal being pretty much rooted. A lot of the lyrics were original. Going back to Corpse and stuff like that. I mean, you got stuff that's rooted, basically pulling from horror movies, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And a lot of inspiration from horror, both like literary as well as like film. Then what is horror's second cousin, or what is horror's cousin? Sci-fi.
Oh yeah.
And going back to Lovecraft, he was like, the pioneer of that. Saw very early on, that fine line between the two.
Oh yeah, man, definitely the otherworldly. Like that. You just peek the veil a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't even necessarily need anything like. You don't need blood and guts and gore. You peek that
Right.
veil back a little bit, and you see some shit that makes you just go like, "What the fuck?" And it's that otherworldly horror that just it touches you deep.
Yeah.
It's creepy. It's creepy, but it's just otherworldly.
It's really anything that kind of goes beyond what we're supposed to be able to comprehend.
For sure.
It's going to cause an almost neurological or at least like the knee-jerk reaction of invoking horror or fear just because you can't understand or comprehend it. So kind of goes without question. Like that's how you would meet that. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, have you got to check out the movie Underwater yet?
Underwater? No, I haven't.
I think it came out last year.
Okay.
So, not a good year for movies, but
yeah, for sure.
It's got some random actors in it, like Kristen Stewart, and yeah, she's the lead.
Huh.
It's probably the only movie I've ever watched with her in it, to be honest. And T.J. Miller's in it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that guy. He was just on. I heard him on the radio, Philly radio, last week actually, on 93.3. But yeah, it's random.
But it's a really good example of kind of what we're talking about. The premise is they're in this underwater, almost looks like a Sea Lab 2021 type facility, like this underwater, semi-futuristic drilling facility at the bottom of the ocean floor.
Okay.
And something wakes up whenever they're drilling.
Yeah.
And, they're in one part of this facility that's going to completely collapse on them and they're going to die. Everyone else is evacuated except for a small group of people. So they've got to figure out how to get from here over to this end to be able to survive. Okay. And the only way they're going to make it there in time is if they all put on the deep dive suits and they walk across the ocean floor in the pitch black.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean.
And meanwhile, it's like you awaken like Cthulhu or the Kraken or some shit at the bottom of the floor. Dude, that sounds interesting. Okay.
It's awesome, dude.
Okay.
Like, and it's one of those movies that by the end of it, you're just like, holy shit. Like,
well, yeah, dude, the ocean, that shit's creepy as hell, man. Because it's like, again,
it is very Lovecraft.
Like big brain, but it's sure, why not?
Not to spoil it, but it is way more Lovecraft than you would even originally think.
Okay. Now I really want to watch it. I'll have to watch it tonight with the wifey, man. Hell yeah. I feel like she might have mentioned it. I'm the one, though, like, straight up, dude, I am so out of the loop with movies and shows. Like, all the other guys are, like, I'm like, they watch a lot of stuff, and they're way more informed. I'm a fucking book nerd, man. Like, I got way back into reading over COVID, so, like...
I did, too.
Yeah, so, like, I'm just, like, reading, and I'm like, oh, shit, hours passed, and I could have watched something. I have such a big queue of stuff I need to watch. But, dude, that sounds awesome, man. I'm all for that kind of stuff. Speaking of it, me and my wife, we went up to New England on our honeymoon, checked out, Lovecraft's grave and all up, more of like a New England-y area than I've seen playing shows and stuff. But I mean, dude, that area up there lends itself perfectly to that weird shit. It's definitely, I mean, it's old, very, very old. So, but yeah, man, Ocean's weird, but just with love, like getting into like that shit slightly before we get into gear stuff. Ocean, I mean, a lot of just cultures throughout history, ancient cultures. Like if you died in the water, like you were fucked. Specifically, a lot of the islanders, like if you drowned or died in the water, that's like you're turning into a ghost, or like I forget what culture it is. Like that's how you turn in, like mermen and like merwomen are like that. So like you basically like you don't want to die in the water, because if you die in the water, it ain't gonna be good for you for whatever that's worth. It's weird, but
damn.
But underwater, man, I have to check it out. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
Gotta love that shit. All right, we're probably killing people right now.
Oh, well, whatever. Dude, if anybody that like follows me, they already know. They're like, okay, this dude never posts music things, and it's just shit like this, so it's all good.
Word.
But,
well, what's up, Eric?
Eric's here. What's up, dude? Sean's here. Okay, so you see Fried Cheese, Sean Time. That's Sean. He's in Pain Strikes with Paul. He owns the Triple X that Brody had. So that's how the lineage still has connected to here, and he's in the chat. So,
man,
so
we got like mainly just like a hardcore scene around here where I'm at.
Okay.
And the amps that you always saw were either a 5150,
yes, or
the Triple X,
yes.
And within a circle of my closer friends, this double XL, like the solid state one.
Oh yeah, those things. Okay.
Like a small circle of friends, that amp just just went around for shows.
That one amp. Yeah, for sure. The XXL, somebody had one. If Sean's still here, Sean comment, because I think you might have owned it. I don't remember. But somebody had one in our friend group as well. There was an XXL.
It was a one-trick pony, but I remember it sounding decent.
Yeah.
For hardcore, I mean, it was, right there.
Definitely. Oh, dude, those amps, the 5150s, I owned probably, I'm not even exaggerating, I think I owned two 5150s, and I had it, played it for 6 months, blew it out, sold it, made my money back with both of them. I mean, this is going back, 10 years over that. And then I owned three 5150s twos, and the same thing. I would buy them, I would get them for so cheap and constantly, and I don't have any anymore. I sold them all. Yeah. But those amps, dude, when I could afford it, when I was able to get one, oh dude, it was game over, because it was the same thing here. Those were the good ones, basically. Right. Everybody played them. That was the amp, now that I think about it. And they're fucking expensive now, dude. I wish I would have held on to one, because like I said, I know I owned two 5150s and at least two 5152s, maybe three, but whatever, it's obnoxious. And I wish I held on to one, dude, because like I said, they're so fucking expensive. It's like the amp pegs that I have. It's the same thing. I got those amp pegs. I got the 140C at a Goodwill in Pottstown for $180 or something like that. And then I got the Lee Jackson, same thing, man, for $250 or something like that. And I'm glad I did, because I mean, it wasn't even that long ago. That's probably only, beginning of Outer Heaven. So I'm going on, I guess, 10 years, but still, the price for those things is just absurd. And they're fucking broken. So it's getting them fixed. I need to get them both fixed, and I don't know where to take them to right now. Close enough. I have to find somebody in Philly that'll work on solid state. But yeah, man, hardcore scene here is that's where it's at though. Like the hardcore scene in this area is fucking phenomenal. There's so many
Oh
good
yeah.
bands. Every band is just like good because a lot of the musicians are really good too. There's venues to play at. It's just really it's awesome, and it's been really good forever. For as long as I've been going to shows, it's been very good.
Do you subscribe to, or do you ever watch Hate 56?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sonny, dude, thanks to him, he
Right.
documents all this stuff, man, and he goes, even different shows too, which is awesome. But yeah, Sonny's definitely a godsend for everybody because everybody gets to see the shows, and it's like, holy shit, Philly's fucking crazy. It's like, yeah, it is. And there's really good videos and good venues to play at. Like I said, it's just very it's just conducive to all of that. And the dudes like death metal too. That's the good thing is like they like all of our bands. It works both ways. The scene is so interconnected
Yeah.
because of that. And it's awesome. It's very, very cool. We haven't played a hardcore show in a while, but when we do, it's fucking crazy, man. So I like it.
I've always wanted to go to. I've noticed like bands like Dying Fetus always like they tour with hardcore bands so frequently,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh yeah.
I would just wanted to go to one of those shows so bad. Like, isn't there one going on now with the Dying Fetus and Terror?
Yeah, that's oh fuck, what is that? I think it's a tour. Isn't it
Yeah,
a tour?
I think
Okay,
so.
yeah. Yeah, it's Stein Fetus, Terror, and I forget who else. But yeah, I mean like that. That will be you see that shit, it'll be ignorant and a lot of fun to watch it,
Oh
I stay far away from that stuff.
yeah.
It hit too much when I was too young, but
Yeah,
it's really it's sick, man. I love it. I love watching it. It's awesome seeing people get into shit like that.
yeah.
But yeah, Dying Fetus definitely like I mean, they are like OG influence as far as like me Rivers goes. We worshipped that shit in our old band too. Like we up here the Reading area, oh my god, dude. Worship Dying Fetus. Ron, the original drummer, that fucking dude. All he wore was like sweatpants for probably like 3 years because of it being like a slam thing. And it was fucking awesome. Because he would just wear sweatpants, like over like baggy sweatpants and the same suffocation t-shirt or the same like devourment shirt, wore a fetus shirt, and then just like a flat brim fucking
Hell,
hat. That was the look, dude. That was the like late 2000s, early 2010s shit.
oh
Ignorant
yeah.
Slam. And then when we played with those dudes, it was just like, oh, this is awesome, Very, very cool.
I'm just
But
laughing because I was totally the flat brim gym shorts, wearing a Suffocate
oh,
T-shirt, and
hell yeah, dude.
like,
Hell yeah. My buddy, so Chris just joined, this dude that just joined MG Yoda Bro. He was in the band before Rivers, Amongst Decay. He was one of the singers that we had because we worshiped Despised Icon as well.
okay,
So we had two singers, and Chris was one of them. And then Jake
nice.
was the other one. But, oh yeah, flat brim hat, dude. Chris flat brim hat guy for sure. There's pictures of it. They all exist, and it's great.
That's
But
awesome.
oh yeah, dude, the ignorance, fucking yeah, Despised Icon. That was the other one. They were like the perfect blend of like
For
tech
sure.
death and ignorant metalcore, hardcore shit for sure.
Uh, Eric from Despised Icon and Gunface from the Red Chord
Uh huh.
were two of my favorites in high school.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's why I got like the satin black Eclipse and all
Mm-hmm.
that.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure.
Like you had to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, fucking that was another one. Yeah, fucking Gunface, the Red Chord, another sick band. There's so many sick bands from that era.
Yeah.
Animosity, though, I think that's like the one band that just does not get. I guess they get some love, but like not enough. That band's
No, not enough.
so fucking good, and yeah, I wish that I could write songs like that because I would just worship Animosity. What you can't, I don't get it. I still don't get it. Like I try to write, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna write an Animosity, so I don't know how they did it.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue. Maybe Naveen wrote the songs on drums. Like straight up, dude, it sounds like maybe he wrote the songs on drums first and then they wrote the riffs after because I know he played like both. Maybe that's what they did. I don't know. because it doesn't make any fucking
Yeah.
sense.
I could be completely off base with this, but I thought I remember hearing that Naveen just wrote everything.
Okay.
I could be off.
That makes sense for sure. And if he wrote everything, and obviously he's a drummer too, if he's hearing shit in his head while he's drumming, and then it would make sense because it doesn't sound like a guitar. Like it just doesn't sound like guitar, but it's fucking cool.
Did you ever hear that project he did with Johnny Davey called Flesh Rot?
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah,
But I haven't. Oh, dude, I can't remember.
it's been a while.
That was like sick, like death metal, right? Wasn't it just like death metal?
It was death metal, but he also would throw in some like weird shit. I think there was even a saxophone solo somewhere.
That's right. Yeah, that was it. Because that was like when people were like starting to fuck with saxophone.
Yeah.
That started becoming a thing.
Yeah, it was definitely like it was super brutal. But he had some real weird, wacky shit thrown in too. What's up, Rob? But that's
I think I remember what that sounds like now because it sounded like it was fuck.
To me, it sounds like a perfect mix of like end era Job for a Cowboy when they were real out there with the hockey shit, which is my favorite. And Animosity. Like I still hear a lot of Animosity in there.
For sure. Definite. I'm gonna have to listen to that stuff again, man. That was not like and a Job for a Cowboy. Like that shit was sick, the last album, but I mean you had they got stigmatized, man. They couldn't escape, the deathcore shit, and they were putting out fucking awesome stuff, but whatever. It's all popular now. Everything's come full circle, which is absolutely like seeing it happening is fucking weird, but like it's really interesting. But everything comes full circle. Like I forget who it was. I don't know if I talked to you about it. There was like a California band. They covered Elijah recently, and the singer from Elijah did guest vocals. I remember we were like, what the fuck? Like things have completely come like that full of circle now, and people talking about them and like, this was underrated. It's like, holy shit, dude. It wasn't underrated. Everybody hated that album when it came out. That's why they broke up, because everybody fucking hated it. Because they were trying to do something different than like the breakdown stuff. I don't even remember what it sounds like, honestly. I just know I hated it like everybody else did, but it's probably not bad. But I was, again, young. But yeah.
Right.
That shit. Wasn't it kind of like I'm trying to think, like Isan, his like solo shit. Did you ever listen to his first, I think it was this first solo album that he did?
Yeah.
And there's like, I think that's what I'm thinking about. And there's just like obnoxious ass saxophone in like one song. It's like really fast and it's fucking ridiculous. And now I'm going to have to listen to that again. But
I have like snippets in my, of sounds in my head, like Johnny doing his typical thing.
Yeah.
He's still one of my favorite vocalists. I'm so upset. I got real excited for Serpents of Gnosis.
Okay.
I guess that's how you pronounce that.
Okay.
Did you check that one out?
No, I haven't.
That came out a couple years ago.
Okay.
Like I want to say 19 maybe.
Okay.
And it's Johnny Davey.
Mm-hmm.
I know Tony, the lead player that Job had there at the end, the real big guy.
Oh yeah, was that like the fucking jacked dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, he shreds so hard.
Yeah, he's shreddered. It's just like fucking, he's huge, man. It's awesome. It's like that guy on Instagram that shreds. You know who I'm talking about? He's like absolutely ripped. And he just does like sick death metal solos. I can't remember what his name is. I think the guy was doing it probably more during COVID. I don't remember, but he's jacked. And he played some Outer Heaven shit and it was awesome. Anyway, I'm fucking distracting you. But
well, yeah, it was like
it wasn't that guy. Yeah.
It was like at least 2 or 3 of the guys from Job for a Cowboy.
Okay.
They put out like a Death Grind album.
Okay.
Like very like Pig Destroyer-esque.
Right on. Okay.
But,
I'll have to check it out, dude. You fucking Pig Destroyer-esque. It's right up my alley. Yeah. Oh yeah.
we'll use that as a transition.
Okay, let's do
Speaking
it.
of Pig Destroyer,
Yes, sir.
it might that or World of Shit might be mine or my wife's favorite covers on the new EP. By the way,
Right on, dude.
we'll finally actually make this about you know you and the outer
The cover, yeah, it's like, dude, your shit was cool, but like aliens and old deathcore. Okay, dude, that's all right. Yeah, man. Sure.
But yeah, so what was the whole process like trying to select, like trying to wade through all kinds of different classics and favorites? How did you guys come up with that list of songs?
So the whole thing, the whole thing started out. We did it last year during last summer. Learned everything and recorded it for just something to do. We were writing the album and kind of hit a little bit of like a rut. Again, just to try to put something out to promote. And it was also Relapse's the 30-year anniversary. So we all love that label, and we have since we started getting into music. So we just figured we would record some Relapse songs to put out originally digitally. I can't really remember specifically how we approach picking the songs, besides just like, all right, these are just our favorite bands that are on there, and here's just like our favorite song. You know what I mean? Like, not really honestly thinking about it too much besides just that. So like, Zach picked Repulsion. Zach fucking loves Repulsion. Picked Repulsion, classic song. You know, World of Shit. We all love Morbid Angel. Obviously not Relapse, but just figured, why not?
Sure.
Like, really just that. Like, honestly, man, just like this song's fucking sick. You know, it's got a little bit of everything in it. So, yeah, just picked that. Fucked around with it a little bit too. Like, there's like little synth there in the beginning, but yeah, man. Then just Pig Destroyer. I picked Pig Destroyer, and I also picked Death. We already were covering Mortician because we just love Mortician, and that song's fucking easy, and it's really, really, really fun to play. Pretty sure we played it when we played with Mortician.
Nice.
And, yeah, we played, and it was sick. Dudes weren't there, but we played it at that show because we had to. That was funny as hell.
Right.
But yeah, dude, just Pig Destroyer. I probably found out about them through like the Relapse mail order thing. They used to have like an actual print way back then, and I got that, and it's just the name and the album and the art, everything was just fucked up. So like we were just drawing towards it, really just that. And then all these years later, it just still hits. Everything that they've done is great. You know, Scott Hole's a fucking riff master. That dude just, their shit has sounded different throughout their career, which is cool too. Like, we try to do that without our having to, you know, repeat ourselves. But yeah, man, it was really just that, just like favorite bands and then favorite songs.
Sure.
And just going from there, learning it. We didn't really do anything different with them because the songs are just that good. But drop tuning, playing in drop A definitely helps. It definitely like gave the songs, you know, different feeling, I think. So
Sure.
You know.
And of course all the little minutia, like you're, you know, playing through and recording with totally different stuff, and
For sure.
You know, you're gonna have a different vocalist, of course. Like, so
Definitely. I mean, Austin doing vocals for Death, that's just like, so they talk about like a fucking night and day, like that kind of shit. And again, like drop tuning, because we recorded that stuff last summer. Like I said, it was going to be, originally we were just going to put it up digitally, and then when we sent it to Relapse, these dudes were just fucking stoked on it. And that's how the whole thing came about. It was just, you know, it sounds good enough, get it mixed and mastered, and then we'll press it. So that was really it. We did it a little over a year ago, so like a lot of us forgot because we've been in the new album mode. So I haven't even listened to those songs in probably like a year. and
Damn.
which is sick because well, it's a long time, but I was able to get far enough away from
Yeah.
it and listening to it was just like, goddamn, dude, like I'm stoked on it, man. Especially Secret Face because of like that song. I think really sounds probably the most on its own because of just the drop tuning, you know.
Yeah.
But we're all stoked on it, man. Again, didn't think it was going to go over the way that it did, but
It's killer,
yeah,
honestly.
man. People are stoked to hear music, which is cool. People are stoked on us, which is fucking awesome. Because again, it's just covers, but it went over really well. So, you know,
I think I'm trying to remember back a little bit. It's a little hazy, but I remember kind of going through a little bit of a lull, I guess, with death metal, where I wasn't really finding a whole lot of new stuff there for a minute. And at least for me, whenever you guys kind of came out, it sort of was the first of this whole new like crop of dudes coming out, it seemed. Like, because after you guys, I very quickly found like Genocide Pact, Sangasuka Bog, the Frozen Soul dudes, like all, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's interesting.
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure.
Like at least for me, like it's always going to be you guys are probably going to be the first ones I think of when it comes to this like new wave.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'll take it, dude. No, for sure. Like when we started out, Genocide Pact. I mean, those guys very early on met them, played shows with them, have been playing shows with them. Just played in DC. I didn't catch any of the guys. So I know Austin was talking to Connor for a little while down there. But yeah, definitely, it's like it seemed like there was just a new group of people making bands, and we're all kind of like the same age as well. So yeah, it was really kind of that, I think, is what happened. Because at the same time when we started, it's not that like there was already like, I guess like the old school thing kind of going on a little bit there, not saying that any of us started that because it was already there, but, definitely not as popular as like, more of the technical stuff and more of the progressive stuff that was going on. So I agree, man. I mean, I was in a lull too. That's definitely what happened with me. That's why I quit Rivers, because I was just over all of that stuff. I was in a big fucking rut. And because Outer Heaven, I mean, when we started too, this shit was slow. Overall, everything was like really slow. So you talk about going from like 240 down to like 160, man. Just like I was fucking hating. Like, I don't want to play fast anymore, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then with, Outer Heaven and writing and playing shows and meeting some of those other bands and hearing there's, the demos come out, the EPs of those bands, that just got me stoked. It just got me completely reinvigorated with all of it, which is awesome because I love death metal, man. I mean, I've been playing this shit now for, half my life. Now the earlier stuff was more like bad deathcore, but I was also learning how to play. But anyway, yeah, I love it. I go through lulls. I'm definitely kind of in one right now, though. I will say that. Not that there's not new good bands, but I'm definitely in a rut, and I need to fucking get out of it. Because I subscribe to Decibel, and I've been getting these magazines in, man. And I'm like looking at the cover. I'm like, dude, I don't know this shit. So I need to pay attention. COVID fucking took me out of the loop there a little bit, for better or worse. But
I get overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm. I get very overwhelmed, dude, because it's hard. It's not that I don't have time, but there's a lot of bands for sure, and everybody, it sounds good, like with recording and shit now. Like, dude, we record in my shop. I'm in a fucking like a warehouse right now, so you can get good recording anywhere and send it off to get mixed and mastered, and you sound good. So it definitely makes it overwhelming for sure.
Yeah.
That's why playing shows is good, man. That's why when shows are good, because it weeds out bands as well.
Yeah.
Because that's my thing, man. Like, there's nothing worse than hearing a band with like a really killer EP, not even a full length, like a killer EP, and the shit's sick, and then singing the band, and they fucking suck. Like, it's so disappointing because it's like, all right, you guys definitely are relying on recording way too much, you know, like, but, you know, somebody said, oh, Summer's in the chat. There's another way old friend in the chat now too. Summer. But yeah, man, I hear you. It's very overwhelming for sure.
I've kind of narrowed down my sources of new music to just a couple people.
Yeah.
People or places, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And they don't let me down, but
sure.
You know, then there'll be some stuff I'm like, I don't know, it's like, oh, it sounds really cool, but it's not that different than this other thing I listen to.
Yeah.
And that kind of is a little bit of a bummer too.
Definitely, man. That's like that's the shitty thing. You listen to it once, you're like, oh, this is great. And then that. It's like a combination of that, or like, I think, you know, like the epitome of like the good record is when it's, you don't even know it's like done. You know what I mean? Like, I found that a lot of full lengths, they just end. And then like with Spotify, you know how like the shit can keep playing, and then the album starts again, and it's like, oh, I didn't even realize it. So it's this, good recording, man. It's like definitely a blessing and a curse, you know. George Fisher versus Mitch Locker. Oh man, there you go.
I think somebody's just trolling. I'm not sure.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'll be honest with you. I saw Mitch Lucker in Birdsboro, dude. So Chris, the original vocalist of the old band, booked Suicide Silence in a VFW in Birdsboro that had like maybe 50-person capacity. And Birdsboro is a town that nobody knows because it's a tiny town up here. But yeah, Suicide Silence played there. Played in fucking Birdsboro, PA. But yeah, George Fisher. What is Greg and the meme? Oh, sick. It's a meme account. Cool, dude. But, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Beard.
Beard, red, chaos, and beard. But yeah, man. Bill got canceled, ended up playing on that was it. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, with All Shall Perish too. That's right. See, Chris remembers more.
Oh yeah.
And it was sick because it was lit, like, dude, a little fucking fire hall. You know, I forget where they were supposed to play at. Chris might remember, but
you know, anybody can get mad about it if they want, but Cleansing's a good album.
Oh, yeah, that was that their second one? I think
they had some. I thought they had one thing before that, but it was like real rough sounding.
Okay, yeah.
And I think it was a lot of the same songs too.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's U Church in Philly. Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be at. Yeah, I mean, like that's the funny thing is with like that era, we had all the shit was always like burned CDs or like just not like it was always samplers for the EPs and stuff. So a lot of the names and song names and shit, we never talked about it because we didn't have it. It was like a blank CD. So I think I know which one you're talking about, but again, by the time that stuff came out, we were already over it. We were hating.
Yeah,
you know, it was already, the ship had sailed. We were too cool for that stuff. You know?
I think it's honestly just, I guess there's like a couple years difference between us.
Yeah. Yeah. You said you graduated in 2010, and I was 2008.
Okay, so yeah. I think I was either sophomore or junior,
okay.
Like something like that when like Cleansing came out, and I remember Bring Me the Horizon, their deathcore one, I don't know, whatever it was called, it didn't matter. It was like an aquarium or something goofy on the front.
That was one man that it just never. I don't know anything about them.
Yeah. But those
girlfriend at the time was into it, but. Now I don't know that stuff yet.
Those were the hot bands at the time.
Yeah, they looked really good, right? They wore like makeup and they were fucking hot dudes.
Honestly, I don't even remember. I don't even remember if they wore makeup just because they had hair that covered their faces.
Oh, you couldn't even tell. They could have. They might have been. But, oh, dude, that's fucking. So it's Hate 5-6, Sonny in Philly. There's
Yeah.
a dude. You've seen the pictures, Worcester, Massachusetts guy, right? Return to the Pit. Have you ever seen any of his stuff? And
Oh,
if you
yeah.
haven't, follow that page because that dude's the man. I mean, he's at every show we've ever played up there. He's the dude. But dude, he posts like this. He's been posting like 2001, 2002, 2003. Oh man, there's some good shit. There's some really good shit. It sucks though because it's never the pictures. I can't see the gear. I was thinking about actually like messaging him, be like, dude, you got like amp pics? I need it, like,
Yeah.
because I remember like he posts pictures of tours that I saw down here when I was younger, and I'm trying to remember if it was all like 5150s or fucking Mesas. You know what I mean? Like, but because
Very
the
likely.
bigger bands could afford the dual Rex, you know, and then everybody else had broken 5150s. But
Yeah, that's about accurate.
yeah.
Maybe every once in a while, if it was a really well-off band, might see something boutiquey like a Framus Cobra.
Yeah, the Framuses. That's another one. I forgot about them.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine, pretty sure my buddy Matt had one, and he's a dude from around here. He actually was in a band Amorosa for a while, with like a rock pop band kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what label they were on. Anyway, yeah, I think he had a Framus, but I almost positive August Burns Red, that metalcore band from fucking Lancaster. Those dudes, I'm pretty sure they all had Framus. I know they all had like really, really, really nice gear, but they were also like probably the best musicians in the area back then as well. But yeah, they had super sick gear. Completely forgot about Framus. So they still like, they're still a company, right?
Oh yeah, they're definitely still a company, but they don't make. Well, they definitely don't make the Cobra.
Yeah.
And they don't make whatever that other amp was that people liked. I can't remember the name of it, but they're strictly guitars now. Like, well, they did the Devin Townsend signature model.
Okay.
And I mean, they're really nice. I mean, they're same as Warwick. You know, arguably some of the best stuff out there.
Yeah, that's true.
But
sure.
yeah. The guitar and bass end of things are going good. I don't know if Framus makes any amplifiers now. I have no idea.
They just got the fuck out of it, man.
Maybe.
So
I always heard that the Cobras had like that they, you know, were like godly sounding, but had a lot of like technical issues, and like that everybody that had one had to, you know, something went wrong with it at some point.
For sure.
Which is,
I mean, that would explain if the company goes, if they stop making amps, dude, because they were fucking tired of fixing up all the broken ones that were getting sent back to them.
Exactly.
If they were having tech problems. That's probably what happened. I'll have to keep an eye out on Craigslist. I'll keep a notification set because I'm sure there's broken ones that pop up.
Sure.
You know? Because if everything comes in waves, dude, don't forget that. So in 5 to 10 years from now, those Framus amps are going to be fucking worth a lot of money.
I'm waiting to see the prices of old Mesas start going through the roof.
Yeah. What
shit on my Rep F.
Yeah. I got that dual rec. Did I tell you that I got the dual rec?
Yeah.
Obviously. We recorded with it because it sounds super sick. Which is like, I don't know why. I just, again, never had one. Plugged it right in, was awesome. We played in DC, I guess it was 3 weeks ago now, and then I plugged it in and the fucking tubes burned out. There's only three. I had 3 weren't lit. I'm like, so I bet they basically got scammed on it because I sent the dude a message before I bought it. He's like, oh no, new tubes. I'm like, they're not new. This guy's full of shit. But I thought I would get a little more use than like, you know, couple hours worth, but they were like definitely on the end. So now I got to sink in however much money into that thing, but I'm stoked on that, man. Like, I will eat crow forever about that. I hated Mesa for no reason. I don't know why, but
they're
I
popular.
read it somewhere. Somebody said it when I was younger, and I don't know who said it, but somebody said it, and that's why I hated them. And then I'm glad I bought mine because it's fucking sick, and I got a good deal on it. But you know, have to get that thing fixed now.
Right.
You know.
I mean, they can be pretty, depending on which model you get. I mean, they can be kind of scooped, or, like the low end can be kind of mush, depending on which one you get. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think a lot of people base their opinions off of like the early 3-channel ones, like the
Okay.
early 2000s 3 channels, and
Mm-hmm.
no one, not even Mesa users, really like those ones.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't know.
for sure. I don't even think mine's a 3. I don't even know. It just sounds sick. It sounds
Yeah.
so sick. I definitely lucked out with it. Like I said, it's the dude said it was like in the 2000s. I have to really look into it more. Which whoever fixes it, I'll just have them look into it way more.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that thing sounds super super sick. I was using just straight up just the fucking Cannibal Corpse setup. Found Rob Barrett's shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Bought the Keeley modded Metal Zone. Bought a fucking ST9 Pro Plus Tube Screamer, and both of those through that amp sounded just awesome.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, dude, that Metal Zone is sick. But the ST9, that Pro Plus, just sounds. It makes one amp sound like two. Like when we played DC, Zach had his Angle and his JCM set up. He had a stereo set up, and I had my Mesa and my Orange. Mesa blew out, so I just used the Orange. But that freaking ST9 Pro, it sounds like 2 amps, like straight up. You like turn up the mid. It's like I think like a mid enhance knob. I have it right behind me, so it's like getting up. But like you turn the mid enhance up, dude, and it's like it's awesome. So I think I'm happy with it for now. I was using the Maxon OD2 for a while.
Okay.
So spent a lot of money on recording shit, but it was way worth it.
Right.
Sure.
That Orange has been with you forever.
Yeah, man. It's like I got it brand new in I think 2012. So it's been just me. Honestly, dude, I'm surprised that thing has to be like nearing retube. Like it has to be. There's no way. But it's never been retubed. But I've also kept it in a case the whole time. So like it's never, if I'm not playing it, it's in a case. But yeah, dude, I've had that thing. That amp's been on. It's been on every Outer Heaven recording. It was not on Rivers, the Rivers shit. We always used Brody's stuff back then because it was better before my shit was always broken. So yeah, but yeah, dude, that amp. I can't. If somebody in my band's watching this right now, you can chime in. I can't remember I don't know if we used the Orange on the new album or not actually, because we used a bunch of different amps, and I don't know if I can't remember. We went through a bunch of different stuff. Actually, no, I'm sorry, we did use it. We didn't use the Ampeg, the VH140C. That fucking thing, dude, it was turning into a fucking radio, like straight up. So we were setting up. We were setting up. I don't want to get like spoil too many new album shit, but we were setting up guitar tone, and it was really late on like a Friday night, and I've already had to jump the preamp because the amp was already kind of fucked up. So I jumped the effects loop. Like that's like a common thing with those amps. You jump the effects loop because the volume dips, like you just lose power. And it was still getting fucked up. So I read somewhere that you jump the preamp in the back with just jumper cables, with patch cables. So I jumped that and it was good. And yeah, we were getting the tone and it was sounding sick. And then next thing you know, we were hearing like people talking and shit because it was overnight. The amp's just super old, and it was fucking picking up radio. So we couldn't use it. Yeah, we couldn't use it. And then the ST9 Pro Plus, that pedal's super noisy too. That was like starting to pick up radio shit at night, because I guess at night like certain frequencies are pumped through that aren't there during the day, and it was the amps were picking it up. Like we have a power conditioner here, but it wasn't doing anything. It was super bizarre. But other than that, the 140C was on. I think we used it on the covers. I'm pretty sure we used it on the covers, and then we might have used it earlier on as well, in like demo days and shit.
Gotcha.
The Lee Jackson that I have. We never recorded with that specifically, but we recorded with one in Baltimore. Sorry, with Kevin Bernstein at Developing Nations. So his work, mine decides to work whenever it wants to work. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, use that shit too.
So I know you told me you were basically going to set up all the amps that you guys have used through the course of Outer Heaven on recordings, right?
Yeah.
How much of that wall is used on the new album?
Okay, so let's see here. If I turn around, so we used the orange, and the Mesa was used, and then okay, so you can see the metal. That 800 was used, that angle was used, and actually this 5153 that's right here, we use that as well. I had in that picture that I posted, that was Zach's white 5153, the 50-watt version.
Oh, okay.
So we actually use that, and that is our buddy Paul, who is in a band with Paul as well, a black metal band called Cavern, and his stuff's here as well. He's actually been playing bass for us live, because Derek's in Toronto. So we kind of have this like Sean Malone type thing going, where we have like Derek just playing sick, freakish bass, and then gigging with us when he can get down here. And then Paul too is just a fucking sick freak at guitar, learned everything bass wise. So that's his head. It was here. So actually, yeah, everything behind me, all of that was used on the new record.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a combination. Like it was half rhythm, half lead, because I used a stereo rig, and Zach used a stereo rig for his solos. I did all the rhythm tracks, but we used we did one stereo rig for one sound and another, so we used 4 amps total.
Okay.
We definitely, yeah, man. We used it all.
Did you kind of, this is a mixing question.
Yeah.
Was it sort of like your 2 amps left, his 2 amps right?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah. So like when you hear it, you'll hear like, you're getting that whole fucking picture.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were doing it. We did it just like that. We're going to try to do that live too. Like if we're headlining, we're going to try to do like stereo rigs, you know?
So that's awesome, by the way. So which amp was your lead amp?
So the lead amps that we use, I believe we just used the Angle.
Okay.
And it was either the Angle and the 800 or the Angle and the 5153, but I believe it was the Angle and the 800 for the lead shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then the cabs, we used this crate. You can't see it right now, but that crate cab that was in the picture,
Nice.
it's a crate Blue Voodoo cab that the dude Ryan that recorded us. He actually recorded the new album and the covers. It's his cab.
Yeah,
And
V30s, right?
Yeah, it's loaded with V30s. So
Okay.
it's a fucking beast, man.
Hell yeah.
So since he's recorded us now too, he works with Paul. We've kind of inherited that in the shop as well. So that's kind of like the glorified recording cab now, because again, it just sounds really, really good. But
So,
yeah.
So I'm gonna guess like for live shows, you're gonna be touring with the Orange and the Mesa.
Yeah.
Zach's taking his Marshall and Ingle.
Yeah, that's at least the plan for now. I have we're playing a show. It's not announced yet, but we got a headlining gig in December, so I have to get my Mesa fixed before then. So,
Right.
but that's the plan at least. I mean, the orange and the 140C sound great together, and the Lee Jackson do as well. Like I've used that combo because it's super sick. They complement each other
Yeah.
very, very well. And actually, the Mesa and the 140C, I mean, that just sounds like 1996 Cannibal Corpse. It's just like, that's it. It's so ridiculous, chunky, gainy, but yeah, that's pretty much the rigs now. And then when it's just one rig, just my orange. And Zach, I'm pretty sure, would use just the 800. He splurged on that angle right before we got into recording. Yeah.
I can't remember if I was talking to him now or if I was talking to Eric, because I think they both got that around the same time.
Yeah, they did. They both got them like the same time. I think. I don't know if Eric got his before or not, but yeah, Zach had it because then Eric took that absolutely fucking sick pic recently of all his shit. And it's fucking mean, but I think they both got it at like pretty much the same time. Because I bought the Mesa. I was looking around at stuff again and was just like, all right, we need to have at least one rhythm track where it's Rob Barrett, like that's it. Hey, so I went on, and the good thing is now those guys are old and don't give a shit. So he's like, here you go, that Ola video that he did of just like running through his sound. Yeah. Right in the beginning, it's the pedal with the settings. Like there you go. There's nothing secret anymore. We talking power. Zach's in here now.
So Zach.
Zach, yes, we're talking to power. What did you use for your lead, Zacho? I'm pretty sure just the power plug, but yeah. Yeah, dude, that was really it. Me and Zach spent way too much money in like probably like a week time period, but it was worth it. It's super, super worth it. But yeah, dude, I literally bought his rig. I went online and was like, fuck it. I bought the Mesa, the SC9 Pro Plus, and the Metal Zone like that. You know, just the Mesa for some and just the Angle for some. Okay, cool. So the Mesa and the Angle for lead. Yeah, dude, that Mesa sounds so sick, man. So,
I'm so curious to kind of like hear like a side by side comparison between the. I'm always curious about comparing Mesas with mine because every single one I've ever played has sounded so different than the other one.
Yeah,
dude, like I've had buddies that own some, and they're all different.
Yeah, they Brody was telling me a lot about them because he like really got into all of them and records with the Mesa. I forget what the year is. What is this? It's our buddy Mike's. Anyway, yeah, he was like saying the same thing. Was like they're so different. You know, everyone sounds different. Now that we have mine here in the space, like when we're looking for stuff to do, because we can record whatever we want, film whatever we want. We were talking about like doing like some gear shit, you know. We could try to get that amp down here when those guys are home and do like a shootout with it. It would be interesting.
Yeah,
you know? It'd be super, super interesting. That's probably another reason why I hated them too, because I read that somewhere as well. Like they all sound different. Like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean? I really wish it was whoever I read it. It's somebody that's on Orange and has been on Orange, and I don't know who it is, but it's bothered me. But yeah, I don't wonder if it's this Kerpel. I don't know if Kerpelou uses any Mesa stuff. I wonder if it was him.
I
feel like he's too much of a gearhead to not, but I don't know, man. It was something like that.
I'm sure he's used them for people, but like I follow him on Instagram. I'm a big Kurt Blue fanboy too.
Oh yeah.
And I can't think of a time I've even seen a Mesa at his studio.
Okay.
So it doesn't feel like his vibe. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. No.
Like I know he's got that one really weird purple custom like Russian amp.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Sparrow Sons or something like that, and he's got like Marshalls and stuff that just sounds like it's like all tube saturation type gain.
Yeah, that super heavy tube shit, man. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, you can't. Again, it's like so different than like the Rob Barrett Cannibal Corpse shit, but I love that stuff, man. Like that's my favorite. We used the Mark IV, I believe, on it was either a Mark. Yeah, I think it was a Mark. It was an old Mesa head. I can't remember if it was Mark III or IV. It was Kevin Bernstein owns it in Developing Nations, and we used it on the full length. So we used the Mesa down there. But it's funny because we used my orange on it, and he fucking hates, like, did not want to use the orange, just like always hated trying to record with them, this and that. And then we actually recorded with it. It was funny. It was like a thing. So because I told him, I was like, yeah, dude, I fucking hate Mesa. He's like, oh yeah, I hate orange. It was obviously a joke, but we used the orange on the last album, and he was like super stoked on it. He's like, dude, this thing sounds great. It's like, yeah, man, it's fucking.
Which model is that?
What's up?
Which model is that anyway?
My orange?
Yeah.
It's a Rocker Verb 100 Mark II.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's a Mark II. Yeah. It's a Mark II. So I think they're on to like the Mark IIIs now.
Yeah.
I think they're on the newer ones. But yeah. I used to have a 412 and a 212 orange as well. And just when I quit Rivers, like downsized gear and fucking sold them, even though I should have kept them. But I got them used anyway. Like I didn't get them through an endorsement or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I think I still have an endorsement through Orange. I don't know. I haven't talked to those guys in years, but I got the head with the endorsement. But I don't know, man. I don't like need it. We don't tour like that, so I haven't ever had to like use it really. It's cool, but yeah. I think I am. I don't know, man. I'll have to check the website and see if it's still on there or not. I don't know. But yeah, I fucking love that amp, man. It takes pedals really well too. Like it takes overdrive and fuzz pedals so good. So like, and you don't have. I don't turn the gain up either. Like that's, I think the secret is because if you turn the gain up and the bass, that's how you can get that like really fucking fuzzy kind of that low end that's not like, you know, what you're looking for to cut through. But you just turn it down and just make up for it on the overdrive, and that's kind of, I think, how I get more of that sound than like the doomy or chunky shit that I used to get more than now. You know, I've been turning the gain down like more and more as we've been writing. Like as the band started, it used to just be like insano fuzz and this and that, and now it's like an 800 with an overdrive. Where if you don't know what you're playing, it sounds like shit. But, you know.
Somebody, I think it was on our Facebook page, somebody commented on, I guess you've seen like our newer logo where it actually has like the stack and the Jacksons and shit.
Hell yeah.
Some dude commented on it. He's like, what the fuck did he say? Something like, except, you know, not many death metal bands use orange.
Oh.
And I was like,
well, I mean, kind of right, but orange is sick, and there's some dudes that use them.
Yeah, you know? That's what I said. I'm like, oh, you'd be surprised. And
yeah, man.
I cited you off the top of my head.
I
was like, oh, you gotta check them out. You know, I try not to get like real defensive. And like, I'm like, oh, you'd be surprised, man. You ought to check out Outer Heaven, you know. Yeah. You know, I try to spin it in a positive way. Or like on my new crate, somebody commented like, worst piece of shit ever built.
Oh, thanks, bud. Yeah.
And I was like, I'm guessing you've had a bad experience.
Yeah, dude. Like, you're not watching the video with the sound on because it sounds fucking great. Nah, man, it's that stuff. I learned that a long time ago with like, just you can't. It's not even responding to a lot of that stuff like trolls. It depends, honestly, because there's some trolls where it's funny shit, and it's like fucking
Yeah.
straight up meme warfare, which is great. But then, yeah, there's other stuff where it's just like it's not worth responding to because it's probably not even coming from like uh it's like a miscommunication, you know what I mean? Because it's on the internet. Like the dude could have been like, yeah, a lot of people don't use orange, but it comes across like not a lot of people use, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
lose. That's why I hate Instagram. That's why I'm not on Facebook, because I'd rather, dude, I could talk to you for hours, but when it comes to fucking sitting there and typing this shit, you lose so much.
Yeah.
And then it's like, is this guy being a dick or not? So I just don't respond at all anymore. Um, Stopped that years ago. Lamb Goat and early Metal Sucks days definitely made me realize like it is not. You don't respond to that shit because it's mean, dude. Like old, like I mean, I'm sure you probably remember, like again, like Lamb Goat shit, like
Yeah.
maybe 10, 15 years ago was fucking bad, dude. Really, really, really bad. And now it's not even fun anymore. Like I looked at it, I forgot about it, and then stumbled on it recently, and everybody's commenting like anonymously. There's not even like people don't even have like their names anymore. Like there used to be like guys that were there again, and it was funny, but it's not even like that anymore. It's like it's just anonymous shit. So yeah, I don't respond, and even like critiques with little critiquey stuff, don't
Right.
even typically respond. Like the most that we get that shit is like pointing stuff out like that, like little dumb things where it's like, all right, dude, sorry, just gonna move on from it.
Yeah.
But you're doing cool shit, so you're doing cool shit that people like to do. So you're always gonna have somebody like, I can do it better than you. Well, you didn't, so sorry. You're not.
Right.
You can try it out, but until you try it out and do it, it's
That was
don't
kind
feed,
of
don't feed
yeah.
the trolls. you know.
I like how you said that though, because you don't know until you actually just try it, like you just do it.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of just had like I guess I thought about when doing this page and everything. I kind of had one of those moments
For sure.
because I followed, I had followed Rigs of Doom for a while, and
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
everybody has seen that page, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and I noticed, and then Sinister Metal Guitars, which is me and him have actually like got to become kind of friends on here. His name's Justin. He's a cool dude.
Okay.
But and he mainly just highlights I see some rigs, but for the most part, it's just guitar centric.
Yeah. Okay.
And
yeah, there's like a soft shred page. That guy.
Yeah, that one too.
Yeah,
that one's cool. I actually
really
just found that one here recently. It's
that one's fucking awesome, man. And they have a Discord too, and there's
oh
stuff
really
posted in there. Oh yeah, I lurk that shit because it's worth it. Definitely.
Well, remind me about the Discord thing. I'll get on
For
that
sure.
in a second. But
Yeah, man, I'm just like derailing all your shit. I'm just drinking coffee and smoking weed, so like my brain is all over the place. I'm not working today and I'm chilling, so but I'll remember.
that's fine. You're just on a slightly higher plane of existence at the moment. That's cool.
There we go.
That's badass.
But yeah.
Yes. I don't know. It just had one of those moments where I saw these other pages and I'm like, well, these are cool, but they're, I'd kind of like to see this or this.
Yes.
Maybe, and no one's really doing like this on Instagram, and I'm like, why don't I just do that?
Yeah. Nah, dude, and you did it. The cool thing, like you said, so you were following Rigs of Doom, and that dude's fucking awesome. I'm pretty sure he's from around here. I think he's from Allentown, actually. Like I'm almost positive he's somebody will comment, I'm sure, but
yeah, that sounds right though.
I think he's like I'm almost positive because I met the fucking guy. He's cool as shit. I think Jim Root Jim Root does use orange. There you go. So they're the biggest metal band. Those dudes use orange. So take it for what it is.
And
but yeah, dude, like
Sepultura.
Yeah, and Sepultura, dude. Jesus, there's another one. Fucking Max, baby. But
right.
But yeah, dude, like Rigs of Doom, sweet. But the cool thing that what you're doing is because you post different shit because death metal dudes use different shit,
Yeah.
and it's cool. And it's stuff all over the place. You know, it's not all just boutique tube amps because not everybody uses that stuff, man. I love that stuff, don't get me wrong. But there is a lot of other stuff, man, and it's a lot of stuff that you post, and it's a lot of cool different rigs. That's what I've found, like seeing a lot of like way more solid state stuff, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like, old and just different pedals and shit. It's definitely like different end of it, and I'm glad you're doing it because it's yeah, man, it's just different. The combination of both what you're doing and like that's a sick like if your stuff comes through and then his stuff comes through, I'm just like fuck yeah, like that's stuff that I want to see.
Right.
But yeah, dude, you're doing it. Like we said that when I first added you or whatever, we were talking. It was that it's like yeah, dude, you got it. Nobody has done it, and now you do it. And now you're a conduit for cool shit because a lot of people check your stuff out, man. And a lot of people want to send you stuff, which is cool because we're all nerds. Everybody wants to talk gear. If you don't want to talk it, it's cool seeing it, you know, at the very least.
And man, I have been able to spark up conversations with so many just random but awesome people just sending in gear.
Yeah.
At any given time for like the last couple months at least, I've had no less than like 60 some submissions on my phone.
Damn, dude. That's so sick.
That's
super sick. Like, that's like, fucking awesome, man.
Like, I can't keep up. I was no longer able to keep up.
Yeah.
Some months ago, you know?
I can only imagine if you're getting that many shit, like, damn, dude. I would not be able to do that. No way, man. I'd be like, that's like almost like, dude, you're going to have to fucking sit down and like schedule out stuff, you know, like legitimately schedule stuff out to keep it going, you know, like
right.
You don't want to hit a wall where things back up too far. Like, do you have a Discord? Just getting back to the Discord. Did you make one?
I thought about, well, I technically have one.
Okay.
I literally made it to do a live stream interview with my buddy Rob from Arachnid Cabinets because he does one.
Okay.
And since then, you know, some people, I had a dude straight up message me asking me if there was any other way that he liked what I did, wanted to know if there was any way I could, or that he could support me or whatever.
Like a Patreon type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just like,
yeah. I don't know how that works, but
I started to, and I think I've mentioned it on here. I think I did a post about Patreon a while back, and I looked into it. I think last week I went through the setup process and was looking at it, and I was setting tiers, which I was like, I don't know. I can't really offer that much right now.
Yeah.
And then I started before I completely finalized it, I was like, you know what? I don't know if I can really justify charging anybody for anything I'm doing yet. And if like, you know, a Discord server or something, and I'm like, I don't even, it's like, it's already kind of a lot just keeping up with messages on the.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to, like, you started doing it for fun.
Yeah.
And you want to keep the fun in. And you don't want to monetize your hobby, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you still want to have the hobby for sure, man. Like I saw like there was like a meme. I fucking recently saw that like monetizing my hobby, so now I don't have a hobby, like some bullshit like that. But that's the hard part, because if people want to support you because of what you are doing, that is like I'm trying to think, because like I have a couple like Patreon subscriptions for podcasts, and there's only one of them, and it's a totally like pay what you want kind of deal.
That's cool.
And but I don't know how it works. Like if you could do that, like it's just maybe something like that if people would want to support you out. At the very least, you know what I mean? Like even if you're not going to make money on it, that's just a nice, because I give money to the people like the Patreons for the podcast because I appreciate what they're doing. You know what I mean? I don't expect anything more. I just genuinely really like their stuff.
Yeah.
And it's free, so it's a way to give them something, you know, to be like, yeah, dude, I appreciate what you're doing. Keep doing it. It's cool. So maybe you could just do that, man. Set up like $1 a month thing where it's just like, hey, say thanks if people want to do it. Because
Right.
at times where you get in a lull, if you get into a rut or a lull, like, and I'm not even saying just the page, dude, you can always look back at that and like, oh, fuck, I do something that's cool that people like. And then you snap out of it. Like, that's just surpassing, you know, music
Sure.
and everything, man. You're getting, that's like getting a little deep, but it's the truth. You're doing cool shit. And people don't want you to stop. If they're trying to give you money and you're getting 60 plus submissions, that's a way to like keep it going. Because a lot of people
Sure.
start shit and then they don't keep doing it, which sucks. But, you know, if the inspiration's striking, man, you definitely want to keep running with it until it runs its course. And you'll know when it's run its course if you're looking for just the money, you know.
Yeah.
Because selling out's a fucking real thing. So definitely.
Which
Long-winded way to say you're doing cool shit and people want to support you. But
I appreciate that, by the way.
yeah, man.
You know, I put up merch and stuff. Like there's a shit ton of merch.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know what, if people want to buy something cool that they can use or wear or whatever, and you know, that's good enough for me. You know?
Definitely, man. It's the same thing with playing in a band. It's cool when I see somebody wearing our stuff, you know, like
Yeah.
it's merch. It's the same. It's a way to, you like it. You're trying to support it, you know. That's what's up, man. Because you're doing it and nobody else is doing it, you know, which is cool. Like the rigs, there's been like I've noticed like Damien does the BC Rich Ironbird page.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking cool. That popped up. I think I was supposed to make a video for him with my Ironbird and fucking completely forgot to do that a while ago. I can't remember if I did that or not. But yeah, like I seen that. I think there's like, isn't there like an HM2 page? I think I saw that. Like somebody made like
There's an HM2
like, yeah, HM2 Cole was just like documenting that stuff. That's just cool, man. It's just nerd stuff. Anything it's just nerd shit documenting stuff's fucking awesome, you know. So, and you're doing nerd documenting shit. So but
I'm on that note, there's, you know, once the world kind of gets back to normal, we can actually start going out and doing shit again. I will try to do more. I'll try to do something like this, like, but in person kind of shit.
oh, for sure, dude, definitely. Because you doing this, you'll be able to, yeah, man. I mean, like it's you got your press stuff, man. Then you hit the band stuff because people want to talk to you about the shit because we're nerds. So, you know, that's you definitely, man. And that'll be even better because you show up and then, you know, you could do like the rig rundown things. I think Metal Sucks used to do that. I can't remember. Somebody used to do like a rig rundown.
Yeah.
Definitely, like one of those bigger sites.
I always love those things. I still watch shit like that, you know?
Oh, sure, dude. I used to, oh man, all the time. I don't watch it. I don't watch as many straight up because, dude, I see stuff and then I'm just like, I want it. And then it's bad. Like, dude, it's like straight up, man. When I was just buying all this shit for recording, like, I had to fucking stop. I had to, like, all right, I'm done with Reverb. I had to delete the Reverb app, dude, because I'm like checking it for. I almost bought a Mirage, one of those newer Mirage. Like, yeah, like I almost bought a Mirage because the new ones look sick, and the quality, the build quality on them is sick. They're good guitars. And then Zach bought the Angle, and then I was like, okay, Zach bought an Angle. I'm gonna get an old Mirage, you know. And I'm glad I didn't because I have to retube my Mesa. And I almost bought like a fucking $1,800 Mirage from back in the fucking 80s. But yeah, it was so sick though, man. It was white, you know, like,
oh man,
such a sick guitar. I love those things. But
dude, I love old school ESP. Like, Do you follow Luis Torres?
No.
No, he's cool as shit. He kind of comes from more of that New York hardcore kind of background.
Okay.
Um, that dude has an amp and guitar collection that is just ridiculous.
Okay.
And he's real big on 90s custom shop ESPs.
Oh, okay. That's you have to send me this dude's page then, because that's
Sure.
awesome. Oh yeah.
He's such a cool dude too. I talk to him a lot on here. He's a badass.
That's what's up.
But
That's awesome. Was he in any like New York hardcore bands, or just like into that kind of stuff?
yeah, he had some bands. He's like really in tight with the Marauder dudes.
Oh,
I think he said his guitar teacher was Saab, like the original guitar player from Marauder.
Oh yeah.
He's like real tight with Mike Hasty from Walls of Jericho.
That's awesome.
Like he buys and trades and with these guys, and it's like,
so he's like he's in the fucking group.
Yeah.
He's in it. That's what's up. Hell yeah. I mean, Master Killer, dude. That's one of my favorite records, straight up. Like that album's so good. So good. How about like riffs, man?
Oh yeah. Dude, you know what Marauder album doesn't get nearly enough love is God Is I.
Yes.
That album, it's so fucking brutal, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And the production, I like it just as much as Master Killer, but the production's a hell of a lot better.
Oh yeah, it's way better, but it's fucking great too.
But I got to see them live here in Huntington a few years ago, and they killed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't. I can't remember if I've seen them or not. Probably. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, but yeah. Again, spoiled with being so close to Philly, because I've seen so many sick bands that I kind of lose track a little bit. I'm pretty sure. I think I think I saw Marauder and it was Marauder and Agitator maybe like way years ago, like going way back, because they used to cover Marauder. And I'm pretty sure they played with them, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
Super sick band though.
And I'll also throw in that their singer does the most accurate impression of Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy that I've ever Like, I thought somebody was playing a soundboard through the PA, and I turn around and he's doing mic check by doing Herbert quotes.
That's fucking awesome.
It's a little alarming, because he's got like that deep ass voice and shit, and like he doesn't look at all.
Look it, yeah. Fucking freaking you guys out, man.
I was cracking up.
Hell yeah.
But
that's what's up.
Well, man, let's shift it back onto you a little bit.
Sure.
I guess as fun as it is just riffing, I'm sure there's people out there that they want to hear a little bit more from you.
Sure.
Let's see here. Let's kind of throw it back a little bit. What got you started playing? Like what was your first real inspiration that like I got to give this a shot?
Eddie Van Halen, dude. Eddie Van Halen. I remember it specifically. I was at my uncle's house when I was super young. Summer party, whatever. And dude, fucking Eruption. First time I heard Eruption was just absolute mind fucking blown. I couldn't comprehend it. Like, I understood guitar a little bit before then, but just I couldn't wrap my head around it, because I didn't. Again, it was just like so early on. That was it. It was that. He was my favorite guitar player, still is, and that dude set me down the path. After that, then the next day, was home and just begged my parents for guitar, and dude, that was really it. But it's funny, because then my parents bought me a guitar, bright pink Court Strat. My dad painted black. Yeah, it was bright pink. And then, but then I started taking guitar lessons, and the guy I was taking lessons from was a jazz dude, and I learned like the fundamentals, learned like fundamentals and songwriting, and was more interested in learning how to play guitar to like write songs. Even though Eruption was it for me, I never went the lead path though. Like you would think that like hearing Eruption would make you want to learn Eruption. Like I never wanted to learn it. I wanted to learn how he did it, so I like learned like, okay, he taps, cool. I want to write a song though. So like, but yeah, Eddie Van Halen, but it was like him and then punk as well, because I was like just super into punk and skateboard.
Like, what were some of your favorite punk bands?
I mean, fucking those Warped Tour comps and the
Yeah.
Fat Records comps and Epitaph shit. No Effects, Rancid, Bad Religion. Dude, just Blink-182. I mean, like a lot of other people, obviously. Like they were like my first favorite band. Like a lot of other people as well.
Yeah.
Dude, going back into fucking, you know, elementary school, what have you. But yeah, dude, like more punk shit like that, and was just like the faster stuff as well. So like playing like the Tony Hawk games,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying, like Lagwagon was on there, and then listening to them, and then it was like went more like the faster shit was
Sure.
just more interesting than like the like slower mid-pace goofy, you know, like punk side of things like that, you know. So it was really like a combination of that, and that was really it for a while. It was just punk and yeah, dude, honestly, actually that was the whole path because of the bands that were also on those Warped Tour soundtracks. There was like some heavier bands that were on it too. I can't remember specifically, but like the early 2000s stuff, there was some like I know Poison the Well, I think, was on them maybe.
Damn.
Yeah, like there were some heavier bands, and then that just fucking shifted into Hellfest and like those DVDs.
Oh wow.
From going to FYE because I didn't have the internet.
Right.
So like it was all like buying shit at FYE and buying the comps because they were cheap enough. Like I would get like $5 like to go to the mall, and then that would be like we would buy the comp. And yeah, just from following bands, just from literally seeing one thing on here, like pre-internet type stuff, and then that's how it just I kept going further and further into faster, more extreme shit. Buddy Chris that's chiming in. Saint, like he was there. Me and him were the same age, and he was my best friend back then. Still is, but he could chime in. Like that's just how it was, man. It was just following heavier shit and taking lessons and just trying to learn how to play rhythm to write songs.
Right.
But yeah, dude, that's really it. It was just like probably the most organic, natural thing from just being like young and like freak into punk and skateboarding and trying to learn how to play.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's funny to me because it's so similar to like how like because we're not too far off in age, so it was kind of the same situation for me as well. And
Yeah.
you know, I remember getting so much money to go to the mall, and instead of getting lunch, I would buy CDs at FYE.
Yep.
You know, and
oh yeah, dude, I did this. Yeah, man, I did the same thing. I wouldn't eat lunch. I wouldn't eat breakfast. For a while, I was like taking my breakfast money too. So I was taking my breakfast and my lunch money, and then I would go to the mall then at the end of the week, and then I had more money. It's fun. Yeah, dude, you had, because it was like obviously the internet was there, but it was not anything like it is now. And then like with like LimeWire and like that other shit, there was never full albums. It was always like songs, you know, and like yeah, so you would have to go to FYE. But I couldn't buy there's the stickers. I could never get like explicit shit, which is good because the comps always had never had the sticker on it, so I never got in trouble.
Sweet.
But yeah,
I think I just had FYE guys that didn't give a shit because somehow I got Cradle of Filth's Amphetamine, and I got Cannibal Corpse's Kill.
Nice. Like,
I don't know how.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would buy them for sure. Hold on 1 second. My phone's fucking dying now.
Oh shit.
Plug it in. But I can keep it right here. I plugged an extension cord in to be able to. Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, my phone's getting old, man. The fucking battery is just shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, everybody else is, but that's pretty much what's happening with it now. Yeah, dude. Cannibal Corpse Kill. Same thing. Bought it. Fucking nice nut shot there. But bought Kill when it came out as well. At FYE. And dude, that fucking album, man. Because they came out with the was it Eviscer not the DVD. The fucking like the whole history, what was that? Like 20 years of cannibalism or whatever that fucking thing. Yeah, that. I think it came around out maybe after it. Yeah, it was after it. But yeah, I bought Kill. God damn it, this fucking phone, dude. It keeps. You posted up my crusty ass crate cab in 5153 with my Jackson 7-string. Oh, it's not me. Okay. I'm like, wait, I never had a 7-string, did I? Like, who the fuck is? No, I never had a 7-string Jackson. But yeah, dude, FYE, like the same thing. I would be able to buy it, but my parents would fucking freak like early on. Like they would take my shit. They're not like that, but back then they still were because I was raised Catholic and shit. So they still were putting on like the facade of like, you can't be into the devil stuff, but it didn't last very long. I ruined it for them. So they stopped giving a shit about music.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, bought Kill when it came out because that was 2004.
Mm-hmm.
And bought Pig Destroyer, Terrifier. Bought that when it came out. Yeah, I bought that when it came out too at Sure Things in Ocean City, New Jersey, on the boardwalk. Neil Jameson from Creed I don't know if he still works there. I know he worked there. But I remember him buying all the shit because I bought so much stuff there. I was like, spent all my vacation money when I was young. Like, went there for a week with my parents, me and my buddy Colin. We spent all our money on like hardcore shirts and Death Metal stuff. And Neil was working there, so I remember him specifically. A little fucking 14-year-old idiot with a bowl haircut buying like Pig Destroyer CDs. But yeah, dude, that was good fucking times. I think that was 2000. It was either 2004 or 2005 when that album came out. I can't remember. But another thing too early on. Did you have any of the Metal Blade DVDs? There was a Metal Blade sampler that had As I Lay Dying, Black Dahlia Murder on it, and I think Unearthed too, but Black Dahlia was on it, and it had Funeral Thirst. It was the music video for Funeral Thirst, and then the first song, and that was another thing that was just like mind blowing for us. That changed a lot of shit because that would have been like 2003, probably.
I remember getting a lot of comp CDs, or CD-ROMs or whatever, music videos from Guitar World, as well as like Revolver and other like metal music magazines, like just a lot of magazines that would come with shit.
Hell yeah.
That's what I remember. I don't remember so much like a specific label, anything.
Yeah.
Or I didn't have any anyway. I know buddies that I feel like they did, like that we drive around listening to shit, but
yeah, listening to the stuff. Yeah, I don't remember where it came from, the Metal Blade thing. I think Chris got it. But it was just like that changed. It was fucking game over, man. Because those dudes, that was fucking fast. Like, really, I mean, it still is fast. But like hearing that shit was like, because it's super catchy too, obviously. Yeah. They're one of the best. They're still one of the best death metal bands. That's what's sick thing is, man. We're literally watching them. That's like Cannibal Corpse for our generation. We're witnessing them do their thing, which is fucking awesome. And seeing them from the beginning till now and like growing up with them is fucking awesome. It's very cool. It's so sick seeing that band.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that sampler was like instrumental. It's just like all that shit, dude. Like probably a lot of other people our age was probably like the same thing, you know, because the internet was there, sure, but it was not like what it is, and getting music was harder. So, but yeah, dude, that was really it. It was just that. It was like, and then I was exposed to like metalcore and death metal. It was all at the same time because of this. So like nothing, I didn't give a shit, you know, because I was younger, and I was just looking for like heavy extreme shit. So, and being 13, 14, it doesn't matter. And yeah, dude, that was really it. Just that natural evolution, buying revolvers, going through them, finding every fucking band, you know. Decibel too, that was a game changer.
Yeah.
First got my hands on Decibel, was totally like, that was the big shift, honestly, was probably Decibel, from like, as far as like being more just into like death metal, you know, because obviously Revolver always had the shit. Alternate Press had some stuff, but obviously not as much. Decibel, once I fell into that, it was just game over. All of those bands, and like anybody that was in that was good as far as I was concerned, you know. Yeah, that was really it. Just natural print media type things.
Yeah.
And seeing a lot of bands live. Like, that's the other thing. Shit ton of bands from a very early age, so.
Yeah, it oh man, I'm going down like memory lane right now, but
yeah.
Did you ever, considering we both kind of discovered music in a lot of the same ways, a lot of word of mouth, or you know, in print and samplers and shit like that?
Yeah.
Did you ever check out bands recommended to you by friends, and where I don't know, you were probably like me, where your bar, or you know, was basically just heaviness.
Yes.
Like just trying to constantly find heavier shit.
Oh yeah.
And that's what wowed you with a new band, is are they heavier than whatever you were listening to last week, like Drowning Pool or something? I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, for sure.
And like, I'm trying to remember. I remember. So like my parents were all, you know, big music lovers. My dad was.
Yeah.
He took me to a lot of my first early concerts. Hell, he even took me to go see Guar and Lamb of God and a lot of cool bands.
That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah.
Oh, he actually even took me to go see Black Dahlia too.
So he fucking catered to it. That's awesome, man.
For sure. We didn't bond over too much, but music was like our one thing, really.
Yeah.
So he kind of he would do what he could when he could in that field to kind of, you know what I mean? But
oh, dude, for sure.
So, but it was funny going back and thinking of, he never got into certain bands. Like he never got into Pink Floyd.
Okay.
So, and I never really knew Pink Floyd for up until like, I don't know, maybe middle school or something.
Okay.
And I would see people wearing like the Prism t-shirt, tie-dye and shit. I'm like, what is that? And they're like, oh, it's Pink Floyd. It's like the best band ever. I'm like, really? Yeah, that must be really cool. I expected something heavy, like at least some
like some fucking sick, cool artwork. And then...
yeah, and I check them out, and it's like bicycle noises, and then like these clean guitars, and I'm like, the fuck is this?
This is fucking stupid.
I did not appreciate it at all whenever I first found them.
Yeah.
To me, if it wasn't like mean sounding at all, like aggressive or heavy, like I didn't understand a lot of punk at first too. Like I didn't get anything that wasn't heavy. Like it did not click with me at all.
No shit. So you were like you were one of those dudes. So I know exactly. I have friends that were just like you. And, yeah, dude. I mean, I was definitely there. Like as far as like that goes, definitely young early on, and specifically like when I'm thinking about that, that's like going from like metalcore, deathcore, death metal, like all that. I didn't know what it was. It was just heavy, very young. And when all those like first wave bands were happening, where I don't know, I don't even pick any fucking band they would have like a 3-song EP. You would only know one song because there was one heavy breakdown in one song with a stupid mosh call before it, and that was it. It was like, oh yeah, you like these guys? Did you hear this? And then it just keeps going and going and going, and it's just fucking stupid heaviness where like it's just that's just it. It's just nothing but heavy shit over and over, and like so I had it, but yeah, dude, like I at the same time though I kept it was all open, like. Even though I was going towards that, I still like listened to the other shit. And Pink Floyd's. It's funny you say Pink Floyd because, dude, from as early as I can remember, like my dad really likes fucking Pink Floyd and shit. And hearing them, and specifically like I've always loved them. Like, dude, we probably listened to more Pink Floyd in the Rivers van than anything else back then.
Really?
You know, when it was like. Dumb death metal tech shit. Now, if you would think it would be like all like, oh yeah, well no shit, those guys listen to a lot of Pink Floyd. But back then, you wouldn't probably expect it. But
right.
But yeah, dude, I know exactly what you mean, and it's funny, and I was like listening to some of the shit now. It's like, dude, a lot of it just like did not age well at all. Like the heavy shit, like the brutal, like brutal stuff with 2 O's, man, like. Really didn't age well. Like it's like we don't need to do revisionist history on every fucking old metalcore and deathcore band. Like some of that shit sucked and it was just dumb heavy. But yeah, it's funny. I saw Heaven and Hell with my dad. My dad took me to see Heaven and Hell and Motorhead and Testament. So I was able to see fucking Dio before he died. That was cool as shit.
Damn.
Camden Waterfront, yeah, saw that. That was fucking awesome. But yeah, I mean, he listened to all kinds of stuff, anything from like country to 80s like new wave shit. He's like all over the place. He played bass when he was younger. Like they definitely were like catered towards my shit as far as music goes. Like when I started playing in bands. And we were getting offered shows, they would let me drive the car. It was like we were taking my car to the gig. They didn't know we were driving like 3 hours away from home and coming home at, midnight when I was in 11th grade with their car. But, it was cool. Definitely catered to a lot of this shit.
Sure.
But, yeah, man. Old good times.
Hell yeah. Man, this is I keep laughing because I'll look up and I'll see my little list of topics or questions, and I'm like just laughing how we have made this is in a good way. This is definitely like probably one of the longer running ones I've got to do.
Cool.
And it's been like us just that's why I like doing that's what I really like about doing with these is that they're just like casual.
Yes.
It's not super formal.
No.
So tell us about the new album.
Yeah, dude. Like I can't, I can't. I'm glad. I don't want to sound like a fucking asshole, but I'm so like I'm fucking privileged to be in the position that I'm in, and I do not take it for granted. I'm really happy, but like I can't do that. I just like I get super nervous, man. So like I've never done them. I did interviews like that when I was younger, and it's just like I don't do that stuff now. Because especially like when you see those like the questions, it makes me feel like work. Yeah. I work a lot, so I don't want to like. There's just nothing interesting really with it either, If they serve a purpose one time, I think.
Yeah.
Per album cycle, sure, but nowadays, dude, there's like definitely like there's different ways to ask the basic questions, But I'm glad, dude. It's funny that you say that too, because like a couple of buddies were like, "Oh yeah, I'll fucking chime in a little bit," because the Eagles are playing right now. So like I'm sure a lot of my friends are watching them. I don't know the score. I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything about the game, but I know a lot of the dudes will check it out after the fact, and they're just like, "Oh, you gonna talk like gear or just talk about fucking aliens?" And we started with that shit, which is great. It's fucking awesome. As I said, I'm like, dude, it's cool. I'll set the amps up. And if it doesn't start going good, I'll just divert it to alien talk. We can just talk about that shit. But nah, man, it's cool. I'd rather hang out and bullshit. I mean, I'll answer anything you specifically want, but you know, as far as gear goes, I mean, yeah, we already kind of ran through it for the most part. Everything that is here, you know, it's pretty much it, man. Like the only thing that's not pictured that was used a lot, like a lot. 16-0 Eagles morning. Eagles winning. Fuck yeah, Dan. Okay, so the Eagles are winning. So the dude that just commented is another old, like, me and Dan go back to fucking elementary school. Me and him almost got excommunicated from the Catholic Church together before we were. I'm not even kidding you, dude. Yeah, dude. Dan, he's a music. Dan is the music man. I follow him because he's like, I see the shit that he posts and like, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, like I'll check those guys out. I forgot about them. Me and him, we went to CCD because we went to public school, but our parents put us through CCD so that we could get like the teaching.
Yeah.
And it was the year that he's laughing right now. It was the year that we were supposed to get confirmed, and like day one, dude, me and Dan were just assholes, and we got kicked. The next week we showed up, and we had this like 80-year-old nun. We were like, she's like, come here. So we got me, Dan, and our friend Colin got pulled out of the class. And there's like 40 of us in the class, and it's all friends I went to school with in Boone. And yeah, we got berated for weeks by an 80-year-old nun, and we had to sit in kids' chairs on the floor, like chairs that are like not even a foot off the ground, sitting at a kid's table, just berated, and had to apologize. Basically, like did the rosary and like I'm not kidding you, for weeks, and then we were considered like, remember me, you, Leon Geiger, yeah. It says expelled. Dan, it was excommunicated. We almost got thrown out of the Catholic Church. Yeah, and we said sorry enough, and our parents gave him a lot of money, and we got confirmed. Well, that's what happened. And that was like my peak, like death metal atheist time. That was like Cannibal Corpse, like that shit was going down. That was 2004, going into 2005. So I was a fucking bastard, and we were all bastards. But interesting story. I'm not like that anymore. I'm not Catholic or anything, but I'm like, damn, I was an asshole, dude. But yeah, that happened. So
yeah, we all go through those phases. Mine.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, if you get forced, you get stuff forced upon you. It's age old story. You get forced upon you, and then you're like, fuck you. I was like in a punk and shit, so I hated it, and yeah, took it that far. But I have to watch because like my side of the family, my dad's side is like super Catholic. They don't know unless they want to watch this now or in the after the fact, man. Like, yeah, it was a big deal.
Well,
yeah.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure anybody that's not in the know or anybody that's not cool, anybody that would want to watch this far, or anybody that, you know, whatever, I'm pretty sure we would have weeded out a lot of people right out of the gate with the alien.
Oh, yeah. Instant weaving, like, oh, yeah, he's fucking cool and all, he's a fucking weirdo, dude. Like, I was listening for gear, and they were talking about fucking Travis Walton and shit, dude. See, so when we start the podcast up, we'll just have you on there. I'm like, all right, Riggs of Death Metal, let's talk about we'll talk about Mothman, dude, and we'll talk about Flatwoods Monster. It's like the 65th anniversary or some crazy thing like that. But he's saying every Wednesday I dreaded going to CCD. Fuck yeah, dude. But yeah, Dan's a maniac. Dan, so you know how you said like you were looking for like extreme stuff? We were also looking for like fast shit. Did you go through a phase where you're looking for the fastest shit? Dan did that, and Dan would look for the fastest grind we could find. So nice. Like he was finding like this insane, you know, like stupid cyber grind, like shit. And then senior year, like in CCD, he would take his like the two pencils, and just like gravity blast on like the desk and shit. And just like did that all like senior year and shit, and just fucking dude, yeah. We tormented some kids with death metal stuff for sure that had no idea what was happening. Good times, man. Good times.
Well, Uh, talking about you know, going through the quest or whatever with music as we're younger and all that. Uh, where would you say currently, like when you're writing songwriting, where would you think you kind of pull from? Like if you were to get real introspective on it, where do
Sure.
you think a lot of your, pulling from your your id, would be
Oh,
there?
for sure, dude. All right, getting introspective, straight up. Uh, it's like I've read other people and have heard other people say it. When I'm writing, I'm not there. Like I go basically into like a trance, uh, and it's not like I sit down to try to go into a trance. I just start playing, and it just when you start getting into it, man, you're feeling it. If you play music with other people, what I'm saying exists. Uh, there's unspoken, there's unsaid things that happen, and writing, I write by myself, and it's creepy, dude, because by the time something's written, it's already done. Like I get to the point, and I'm like, all right, that song's done, and I don't remember it, but I just know that I'm fucking. It's just like I'm in the mindset, man. Uh, it's fucking weird, but there's no other way to really explain it other than that of going into like basically like a trance and writing it. A lot of the songs on the album, like uh, the end of it, the end process. Zach had a couple. I forget how many. We'll say like the last three songs. There was like three songs left that were half finished, and I finished them all after I was able to play guitar again after fucking almost breaking my wrist in November. I just would sit down and was already in the mindset. So when I would sit down with guitar, I was like, all right, I'm going to finish this song tonight. And I would sit and start playing, and next thing you know, it's done. And I don't remember. I can never remember working on the riff as I'm working on the riff, I guess. So like you play a riff, okay, this sounds cool. But the note's not right. I don't remember that stuff. And it's not because I smoke a shit ton of weed. It's just how it is, man. I've gone back. I try to think back as young as I can be, and it's it. I think you pull from it. Wherever the shit's coming from is not here. Like there's something else, and you're pulling from whatever that inspiration is, whatever you want to call it. The aid, just fucking, just some kind of, I don't know, some consciousness thing that's just there, and you pull from it, man. I was just reading an interview with somebody recently, and they said basically the same exact thing. So, yeah, it's really that, It's fucking, say what you will, but it's wooey but true. I guess I don't know, man. Again, it's just like going to playing music with somebody. You
Yeah.
know, you know exactly what it is. Like it's unspoken. It's there. Um, I don't have to be, but with that, like I know that when I'm in a writer's block too, it's because I'm not in that mindset. So I usually have to like do other things. You know what I mean? Like I find myself, if I'm in a writer's block, I won't sit and try to play guitar to get myself out of it. I have to do other things. So basically almost breaking my wrist was like a blessing in disguise this time. Because I don't know if the record would even be fucking finished being written because we were both in bad writer's block. Zach basically finished the songs, but came to a block, man. And then you hit that block, and the inspiration's not always there too. Like you can't just sit down and get into it and finish it. It doesn't work like that. At least for me, it just doesn't. That's why, um, I've been in bands for a long time and might not have done a lot musically, like full length wise. Like there's been these year gaps. It's like, you know, other than obviously working, like not doing the band for a living or full time. That's just not how it works for me, dude. There's other shit. I like others. I do more stuff that takes that basically pulls from the same like that same thing. I don't get that trance just from playing guitar. I get it from other stuff that I do too. getting real fucking weird and out there, man. But that's like,
Nah.
you know, I like hiking. I like going in the fucking woods a lot. I take care of the fucking local park up the road with a lot of older people. Like that stuff's refreshing, you know.
Yeah.
And it's fucking super super inspiring. So,
On
yeah,
on
man.
that note, real quick, if you like hiking and nature stuff, I need to send you my link to my cousin's YouTube channel because he has a wilderness channel.
Nice. Okay.
He's going to school for that kind of thing right now, and
No shit. Okay. That's awesome, man. Yeah, send me it, dude. I love that kind of stuff, man. Definitely.
Cool shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, there's a park up the road, like literally a quarter mile from my house, and it's just a local park. And yeah, somebody needs to take care of it. So there's a bunch of volunteers. And started doing that over COVID because I did it like unofficially because I hike there so much, just picking crap up, and then started like actually taking more care of it. Signed up for the group and shit, and that's just like super. That definitely probably helped out breaking out of the rut as well. You know, it's
Are you kind of like me and where it's almost impossible to really come up with anything worthwhile if you're not in just the right kind of headspace too?
1,000%, dude. Oh yeah, like if it ain't there, it's no. It needs to. It's got to be just right, dude. Like I said, I can't. Yeah, I can't bullshit through stuff because if I'm not in that headspace, I can do stuff. Like I can write, but then I realize I'm like it just sounds like something else that's already happened, and I don't ever want to do that and put something out. You know what I mean? Like that's why I would like to think that the stuff that I've done sounds different. You know, at least like not trying to as far as repeating. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to repeat myself, and I definitely speaking for the other guys in the band too. Not with how they write, but nobody wants to repeat. So
yeah,
in order to not repeat, yeah, you have to be in that mindset to create something new. If you're not, you're just gonna just fucking circle the drain, man. You know, and it's weird. I used to get really upset with that, you know, and that would like fuck with me, like I can't write nothing, like really bad writer's block. And now I'm like, oh, that's what's going on. I need to do something else. And then it sucks though, because it does always take time. You hit that fucking rut. Like that, but yeah, man, I can't force it, you know. And I think that there's people that force it. I think that's how you see bands that are stagnated, stale. That it's like you guys have been doing the same shit for fucking 10 years, nothing's new, same fucking merch because you did a good album. Like, come on, man, you know. Try something new, do something else. Don't exist on what you did before because it's not interesting, man. Provides like do something new and refreshing. Yeah, that's probably my strongest opinion, honestly, when it comes to music, and I keep that to myself. I don't really talk about that,
right.
But because I don't want to be that guy that like talks shit out in public. But I see it and I see other people. I'm like, you know, I'm not going to ever question somebody being like true or whatever, man.
Yeah.
But you can definitely tell, dude. I have a pretty solid bullshit meter. I'm a nice person, but my bullshit detector's pretty high. See where I've been doing it long enough and have seen enough where it's like, all right, your ego is like fucking, you're doing this out of the wrong fucking way. And every time, dude, it's because, and the bands and the shit, they never last. They never last. Comes and goes. Like, but it's a special thing. It's a sacred thing. And if you don't respect it, like, then that's what happens. Nobody gives a fuck and you're gone. And I truly believe that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Deep ass answer for you.
It's awesome. Love
mm-hmm.
it. Yeah, like you said, you guys hit writer's block last year. I've been trying to do a couple different bands or whatever, and none of it ever left, you know, my garage or whatever, you know.
Sure.
And one of them I thought I got real excited about, and I sat at my computer, and within like a week or two,
Oh shit! It's getting a little warm. The cable. Hold on 1 second. My phone it's resting on the charging cable, and it fucking started to slide. Okay, I think we're good. I think I'm back.
Sweet. But
yeah, you were in the you were stoked on the shit.
yeah, and I pumped out a couple like really cool songs within like a week and a half or something.
Sure.
And I like wrote it all here on my computer, like drums, guitar, bass. Had the whole thing going.
Yeah.
And then I just nothing else happened.
Yeah.
Like all those guys quit talking. It's
Yeah.
not like they never got together. They all just stopped communicating with each other. And I'm like, except for me and the drummer.
Yeah.
And I was like, the fuck is going on? Why did you all even hit me up?
Yeah.
It was just weird. And a couple others that didn't pan out, and I got discouraged.
Yeah.
Everything was shitty last year.
Yeah.
And then October of 2020, we had our second son.
Oh yeah.
Right in the midst of COVID and everything going on.
Yeah.
Which he was very premature, so he was at the hospital for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And
a hell of a fucking baby, dude. Hell yeah, man. It's a fucking fighter.
Only me and my wife were allowed to come visit him.
Mm-hmm.
And only once every 24 hours.
Wow, jeez.
Yeah, so yeah, we had to try to time it, and once a day we'd go down there and visit and everything, and be with him for, I don't know. We wanted to. It was one of those things you'd like to be there all evening, but we have another son that we can't neglect either. So,
dude, like talk about rock hard place. Giving me like fucking chills just saying it, man. That's heavy. That's hard. Real life decision. That's like above and beyond getting together with a couple dudes and the music not panning out.
Yeah. So I pretty much all of 2020. After shit not like falling through, with music, and then I had that going on, and work kind of sucked at the time, and I just kind of went into autopilot. Like I would play guitar and I would practice with a metronome, and I was working out, and I kind of went into the same mentality with music. I was just going through motions to try to build up some, not actually writing anything though.
Yeah.
But like literally just within the last month, I actually started coming up with ideas again.
Hell yeah, dude.
And it took it. I don't know. It was just a long time of not being in the right headspace.
Yes, definitely. Well, you have every reason to not be in the right headspace with all of that. I mean,
right.
Dude, I don't have any children. My brother had a son he's born in, I think it was March. It was like right in the beginning of COVID, if not right before. Again, my timing's bad, but he's more or less COVID baby, Yeah. Didn't have many complications at the birth, but still, that was just like fucking weird, And still now seeing it, it's like, man, like that is just like fucking, I can only imagine. Like I can't even, I have no words for it because I'm not going to try to even put into words because it's not going to come close to anything like you guys are going through. My buddy, some friends just had a child as well, but, no complication, but still, man, like you see the pictures and it's like, dude, I hope that baby doesn't get sick. I hope the baby doesn't get sick. Like it's hard, man. It's very hard. Real life stuff comes into play with music and, every reason to be in a block, man. Like that's the other thing. A lot of guys that tour full time, like the full time musicians. I had a lot of friends that were fucked, obviously, with it, and just got really depressed, like really bad headspaces, and like that's another thing that people definitely aren't talking about as much because it's like not. You don't want to show weakness or whatever, but there's definitely probably a lot of people that have gone through similar stuff within metal and within the scene and the community right now. And it's like, hopefully as things, kind of hopefully progress, people could talk more about it. And you'll find that like you and your wife, weren't as alone in the situation, you know what I mean? To give some levity to the situation. But yeah, dude, I can't, the last thing that I'd be thinking of is probably picking up my fucking guitar if I was in your spot. But then you pick it up and it's always like, damn, dude, this feels good. Even if you're not writing, it always feels good.
Yeah.
Because when you do get into that cycle of just playing, it is relaxing, of just practice. Practicing's good too. It's not like I don't just play guitar. I like to put on my pedals sometimes, and I'll turn I have an Eidolon pedal, and I'll turn like delay and reverb on, and not make anything besides feedback for 6 hours because it feels great. It feels really good, dude, and it's nice, and it makes the shitty day better.
Right.
But things are going better with you guys right now. Everything's going good. Good. I didn't want to just like move on from that without making sure everything is good. And that's what's up, man. Good.
It's funny you said about where you mentioned levity because my youngest son's name is Lev.
No shit.
Yeah.
There you go, man. good combo.
Right.
Good combo. The dude, and more Lev. I think Lev isn't that. I think that's the drummer from Crowless. You know that band Crowless?
I know Crowless. I don't know the names of anyone other than like Colin Martin.
I forget. I think there's 11 in it. I don't remember what the drummer is. They made an album. That Stick album came out last year. I think his name is that. But they came out with and he wrote it in like the studio space, like because they weren't seeing any of each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like he fucking recorded stuff like with his phone, like put the phone next to the drum set. It's the album Demonic Wealth. If you listen to it, it's fucking weird. And it's weird because of that, the way that it was written.
I'll have to check that out.
I think that's the drummer's name. Yeah, I didn't know any of that. I was just like, all right, this album's fucking sick and weird. But then reading that and hearing about it was like, oh, wow, that's even sicker. Like, that's fucking really interesting. Because, there's guys that see each other, I guess, for a while. They're all in New York. Yeah. So, like, they were quarantining. Couldn't see anybody. So they would, I guess, go in. Don't quote me, but would go in like different times and like made the album kind of like that, built it up.
Kind of on a similar note, have you heard like New Aborted?
I haven't, but I saw
good.
it and I need to because I love that band, man.
Me too.
Yeah.
They were commenting how because like I want to say almost every member of that band is in a different country.
Yes.
And
like international now.
Yeah. And so they're talking about how they basically recorded the album like all over and then just kind of sent it all into the same place to be mixed.
Yeah.
They're like, like this is just another album for us. Like
this is how it always has been. Yeah, like nothing different.
Yeah.
Yeah, these dudes have been doing it for a long time now, man.
Yeah. And I guess they've at least been international like that for long enough. At least a couple albums.
Okay. I haven't paid close attention to them the past couple of years. I mean, they're like other early band that I got into was like fucking awesome, like super sick band. Like what's like the Archaic Abattoir or something like that. Maybe I don't know. I'm trying this is going way back, but like, yeah, that band's super sick. A lot of guys are like that, dude. Like Rivers is like that. Brody's here in Reading. Jake's here in Reading, and then their drummer Jared lives out in Nevada.
Okay.
John, guitar player's in fucking New York, I believe. Still, he still lives on Long Island. And then Biggs is in Virginia, I believe. Yeah, he's in Virginia. So those guys, like, pretty spread out over the country. Black Crown Initiate, another band from here, but have since spread out. Andy's in Phoenix. I've again spread all over the fucking place. Thanks to technology, man, these guys are able to do it. I'm so far behind in that loop, dude. I don't have any way to. Austin tried to get me into like recording, demoing phase. This record, he gave me his old like laptop,
Mm-hmm.
and it had a Pro Tools. I had Pro Tools on it. And I got like a drum machine and shit. I wrote half a song with it because there's a part in it that sounds like Suffocation, and there was like a Drum Kit from Hell sample. It's like Suffo Waltz, so I used that. But then I started getting annoyed with it, and then I stopped. So like, dude, I'm so yeah. I write shit. If I come up with a cool thing, I'll just like record it on my phone and then show the guys practice. Because we're able to, luckily like we're all within fucking 20 minutes of each other now.
Sweet.
Besides Derek, so we're not international, dude. We're able to be like, yo, coach fucking jam and work on this song, and we can do that and be here within 20 minutes. So
Nice.
you know, yeah.
Then there's some bands like I know Cattle Decapitation, and they're not, I don't know if, well, I guess they're technically international because their bass player now lives in Canada.
Okay, yeah. Who is the bass player? Who plays bass for them?
I can't remember his name, but he's the bass player for Cryptopsy.
That's what I thought. Yeah, Cryptopsy, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he's pulling double duty, but
yeah.
I do know that those guys are kind of spread out all over, in different states and everything.
Yeah.
And Josh said something like they don't do the whole, tracking individually and emailing it back and forth. They actually fly out to meet each other for writing sessions and shit. And Mayhem is international. Every member's a different country.
Yeah.
And they fly together and will house up for like a week and go into writing mode.
That's fucking cool, man. I respect it.
Yeah.
If people can do that, I can't. We tried that. We try to do that here, and it just ends up like looking at each other, just going like. But yeah, that's Cattle Decap, dude. Well, both of those bands, Mayhem too. Another band that's like OG, like crucial for me was Cattle Decapitation. I forgot about that. They were on like a Metal Blade sampler that I had, and when Human Ore, it was before. What was the album after Human Ore? That first one that like really shifted things for them, and they like really got fucking
Harvest War.
Yeah, maybe it was that. Yeah,
possibly. I know Harvest War
with the singing, with this crazy growling singing.
Yeah.
Like we started doing that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, Harvest War. Yeah.
Yeah, the Harvest War. So it was like, that air like super crucial. But like,
which that's when I found the band, was when that album was like had just came out.
Yeah.
It was like popping up recommended or something, I think. Yeah. And I checked it out and I was like, what in the fuck is this? This is
dude,
awesome.
Yeah, the first time, like, I mean, already before that, because Travis Ryan's vocals are fucked. And then and he started doing that shit. Like, yeah, Jake from Rivers, like, loved that fucking dude. I'm assuming still does. But, because before Rivers, Amongst Decay was just like a brutal death metal band. All he did was gutturals. And, like, a big influence for him. Just, obnoxious vocals, and now that like weird,
so gross sounding,
singing, gross, like that shit is fucking awesome. He's definitely like, that's his own thing for sure. It's cool as shit.
Have you heard that? Speaking of gross vocals, have you heard that new band, Lorna Shore?
Yes, that fucking video thing.
Yeah,
like, dude, I was like, what in the like, I'll take the high road and just seen it. I don't want to talk shit, but what in the like? I was just like, what is going on, man? Like, cool, I get it. Like, I do get it. Like being obnoxious, but like that was, dude. Talk about like nostalgic. Like that hit a chord where I'm like, I think that was like the first comment from all of like the dudes was like, is it fucking 2006? Like, what is happening like with this shit?
Yeah.
Like, I'm in high school watching this now,
I definitely got the same vibe that, like, when I first watched Suicide Silence, like Bludgeon to Death or whatever, back in high school, like it definitely hit that, the first time watching that shit.
Yeah.
But, man, those guys have some really cool shit going on too, like with the orchestrations and all that in the background. Like,
Oh, it's fucking involved, man. Like
Yeah.
it's obviously like that's why I'm saying I don't want to talk shit because it's fucking like they're fucking going for it, man. It was just the vocals. I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
Dude,
what in the fuck?
I honestly, I people were kept bugging me like over and over and over again to check it out.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'll check out later because I automatically wrote it off as just like another deathcore band.
Yes.
And I was like, man, it's like it's like cool, another Thy Art Is Murder ripoff band.
Sure.
But no, not at all. Way more going on.
Yeah, man. I don't pay enough attention to it now or for years, but I'm not going to talk any kind of shit on all of it because we also like I've met a lot of those guys. We still play shows with them. It's cool. It's just like, you know, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck at the same time because it's like, again, I don't fucking care. And they're going for it. They're fucking some of those bands, man. They put a lot of shit into it, man. You know, they're really trying to think about it more because it seems like a lot of that shit, more than just like just aggressive, brutal kind of shit. You know, it seems like there's way more like proggy shit going on, and musicianship's definitely like way more involved with that stuff now. And it serves its purpose, dude. Sure, like if you like it, fuck yeah, man, that's your thing. You know, there's a lot of people that like my band that like that stuff too.
Yeah.
You know, and it's how the shit works out, man.
It's
back in listening to a lot of Black Dahlia Murder. I actually listened to Unhollowed for the first time in years. Too. I saw that. Oh, not this last. It was fucking last night. I saw the post. St. Vitus, the venue in New York. They finally got a fucking bathroom in the basement. And if you've never played there or been there, you know how like it's really really good. Like that's awesome. But Trevor lives in Brooklyn, and he's come out to see us a couple times. So I saw that post and then was like, oh yeah, they're on tour with those guys. Oh yeah, and I listened to it, and it's still sick. Yeah. It's fucking awesome. You know.
I messaged Brandon Ellis to try to get him on this show. I haven't heard back yet.
Oh yeah, he posted something sick this week with about like the Claw, like something with a Floyd.
Oh yeah.
Like something like that. Zach sent it to me and was like, we got super stoked for a second because it's like good way to fucking lock your shit. But if you drop tune, it kind of sucks. So we're just like, okay, whatever. Because I have a Kaler in that Warlock, and I don't use the bar because it doesn't stay in. It just never returns to the proper position. Oh. I just need to get a new one. It's fucking old, dude. It's disgusting. It was completely clean. I had it completely cleaned and set up. And after playing like one show, it just fucks it up. So like, I've done stuff with the whammy, and live, I just like fucking put my hand into it. You know, the ST3 that I have has a Floyd, and I'm gonna put a different pickup in it, and got like a Balaguer pickups in it, and I might just have him lock it because I love that guitar, but like. Dude, I fucking hate Floyds, man. They give me so much. It's a pain in the ass, dude. With drop tuning so low, it just annoys. It's annoying, but yeah, that dude's a shredder, man. That motherfucker, and his guitar, that signature that he has, that Jackson's sick.
Oh yeah, awesome. For sure.
So sick. Such a sick guitar.
Being on this page, I've seen a lot of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh, I can only imagine. You see a lot of shit.
Sure. Yeah, there's it's at that point to where anytime I see something that's kind of weird or oddball for death metal, I immediately get super stoked on it.
For sure.
Like, what the fuck is that? That's awesome.
Like, you get stoked because it's like, whoa, maybe somebody like this is sick, and then you realize that it's not what you thought it is, and it's like, oh wait. Somebody probably would have already come up with it by now. Like,
yeah.
Like, no, dude, it's sick. Like, yeah, shit that comes up for sure, dude. I get anything with like Floyd or tremolo shit gets me stoked because I have a lot of those guitars and I don't fuck with them because of that.
Yeah.
Because like I always do something, and you would think by now I would have like taught myself how to work with them, and I tried, and I'm like, I'm spoiled with friends around here that do such good work that I'm like, here, take it. Like, here's some money. Like, you do really good work. And like, that's seriously it. Zach's been learning more shit since he got his place, and like has that like sick ass setup going in his garage. Like, he's been painting some of his guitars. I'm hoping that he gets like super into that side of it, because then I'll just be like, hey Zach, like, here you go, man. Fix all our shit.
Right. I've picked up some out of necessity over the years, but
oh, for sure, yeah, I've like bare necessity. I can restring it. Like, if I'm on tour, like, I won't fuck my stuff up on tour. Like, I won't do that. It's like I always mess it up with different, like, I was experimenting with string gauges basically, and that's where I fucked it up. I like just wasn't paying attention, and it just wonked it all out. And it's super humid here too. Like, that's the other thing. I forgot to put it in my case, because Pennsylvania's the fucking swamp land of the north, and it just wonked it out. So, yeah, dude, that's like, I have space. I won't fuck it up on tour, but I get too confident when I'm here and then fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
Or less, but yeah.
Well, man, we've been on here a good minute.
So, yeah, I don't even know what time it is, dude.
3:30.
My phone. What time is it?
3:30.
Holy shit, that's awesome. My phone. My wife. I was only getting texts. My wife was going to go see Harry Styles with her niece, like, next week.
Damn.
She paid $250 for these tickets originally. She just sold them for $1,000, dude. $1,000. Yeah. So I'm like, fucking right. I'm gonna text her when we're getting off this, dude. We're getting some steak dinner tonight, man.
Hell yeah.
I think the Eagles hopefully are still winning.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome.
Nice long talk.
Yeah, this was fun. I was looking forward to this one. I kind of had a feeling, just because I think out of everybody on here, you're one of the ones that I've talk to the most frequently.
Sure.
At least out of a lot of the guests that I've had.
Oh yeah, man.
And you and Zach were early on supporting the page.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Like I said, when we saw it, it was like somebody's doing. I think that was it. Like, Zach sent it to me, or I sent it to him. It was like, somebody's doing it. Because that was it. It was like, seriously, that it was somebody's doing it. And then when we were like, okay, watch you. The best thing is you're not a fucking freak. Because there's a lot of fucking freaks, man. And I'm a freak, but there's some fucking freaks, dude. And you're not. So it's awesome. Because privacy's nice, dude. There's some freaks where it's like, I'll talk to people, but like, dude, like, little bit of space is nice. I keep my page public so that people can ask me questions if they really do. Like,
Sure.
If people want to hit me up, whatever, go for it. Follow me, talk to me. But this is probably the most gear talk you're going to ever hear me talk about, because other than that, it's like UFOs and fucking Buddhism and Hinduism and shit like that. But yeah, dude, I'm stoked we were able to talk about it. Now I just be like, yeah, watch the Raise of Death Metal shit. Just go follow that dude. Just fucking, just check that shit out. There you go.
Well, dude, I absolutely appreciate having you on here. I've had a fucking blast. I'd rather us, sit here and bullshit about aliens or movies or reminiscing on cool music than,
yes.
So what kind of gauge string do you use? And like,
yeah, what kind of strings? And that BC Rich is cool. How much did you pay for it? Like, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's all interesting, but it takes you so far. Because everybody else, like, we're no different, dude. Everybody's in bands and we're all on the same page. It's all like the cool shit,
Yeah. Like it's like, oh, you've got an Engel Powerball or a Mesa or an Orange. It's like, yeah, I know what those are.
Yes.
It's like, and I think most of the people on here know what they are.
Yep.
So once we establish you got those, I was like, okay, cool. So what do you got going on? What's up?
What else? Like, exactly. You can get, like, the sick pick happened. I got the cool picture. You got the picture. Yeah. You can look at the gear.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then other shit, for sure, man. I'm down to chat whenever, dude. Fuck yeah. We'll do it. We'll fucking, if some cool shit happens, I don't know, we'll fucking talk and we'll chat. Definitely when, like, the album stuff starts happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not done yet. We're still working on it. But yeah, dude,
We'll
shit comes
get
up.
we'll get you and Zach on here.
Yeah, for sure. I was
That'd
going
be
to hit
fun.
up Zach today, but it was like, I'll just do it this one. We'll get me and him. Yeah, dude, we'll do it after like a practice or something.
Fuck yeah.
Do that kind of shit. Get into if people have like more questions or whatever,
Sure.
more to talk about. Because Zach's a freak too, dude. Me and Zach, we'll fucking talk, dude. Me and Zach seen some shit together. Nobody knows, like, we've seen some stuff. So yeah, man, we've seen some shit. So we'll chat and we'll talk about that.
Well, let's close this out. What same way I always close these? Top 4 death metal bands.
Top 4 death metal bands: Morbid Angel, Cannibal Corpse, Gore Guts. Oh man,
It's always the 4th one that gets them.
it's because those 3 are like the easy, just like that. You know what I mean? Like
I hadn't heard Gore Guts, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely Gore Guts. Dude, a fucking Black Dahlia Murder, definitely probably they're up there. So I'll say them right now because that 4th slot is always like more like big. But yeah, I'll say BDM, dude, for sure. Fucking why not? Definitely them. I'll get people mad. Black Dahlia Murder / Necrophagist. Those 2, because there you go. I don't know.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's like if you can't talk about them yet or not. I don't know if it's cool, but the band said.
Can I just add how much I really, really love I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm going to pretend it is because I love the idea that there is a finished 3rd Necrophagist album somewhere. Yes. There was like a rumor, I don't know if you saw this or not, that there was a rumor somebody talked to Muhammad at a festival and we were asking him about Necrophagist, and he's like, yeah, there's a finished album on a hard drive somewhere.
I heard that, and I remember that. Have you tried to track that down, or it's just hearsay? Because I don't like.
It's just hearsay.
Okay, you should try to. Yeah,
that's like the popular rumor.
Yes,
and
because I've heard it too. I didn't know if there was actually like, yeah.
You know what? I'm kind of getting to the point to where I could probably dig around, and I might be able to. I don't know. I have to think about it.
You should try to dig into it because, and I forgot about that because I remember hearing about it. I mean, he was playing 7 strings on that last tour.
Yeah.
Like, I'm almost positive there was 7 strings played. I might be completely wrong, but they did. I saw them on the Summer Slaughter tour, and that was the last North American tour they did. Forget what year that was, but I saw them on that tour, and I'm almost positive he was playing 7 strings because that was a thing. Like, they were either working on new stuff. I heard, dude, yeah, I remember that, and I also had heard, like, again, it was hearsay that he was like, that he just like completely fell out of death metal because he was more like. He was more into like he's like business or a math guy or something. It was something like that, and he was just and also it was like some weird bullshit. But it's all fucking hearsay, and I completely forgot about it, dude. They were on Relapse, so I guess I could try to fucking annoy some of the people there, and I'll probably never get the answer. And if they tell me, I'll tell you. I won't go live, but we'll keep it a secret. But they'll probably, I don't even know. I guess they would have it, right? Like,
yeah, and you do some digging, and for anybody who watches this, if I ever come out and I drop, spill the beans on what happened to Necrophagist, it did not come from Jon.
This did not come from Jon. Jon did not. Did not. I'll tell Dan too. Yes, Dan, you're in the inside, so Dan, you get it. we go way back. Nah, man, like I'll plant some more rumors. I'll let that one come out anonymously, and then I'll like make a fake account and I'll like do some just fake fucking trolling or something. Start some new music rumors.
What's the whole Watergate thing, like the anonymous tipster, like Deep Throat or whatever?
Yeah, Deep Throat. Yeah,
yeah,
it was fucking Deep Throat, dude.
yeah. That'll be you.
I'll be yeah. Turns out Deep Throat was it was a mole, and he was
Yeah,
in a band. He was in a band on the record label. Well,
that's
we
awesome.
fucked up because Ray was in our band and was working for Relapse, so we had him in the band at the time. I'll have to fucking text him.
Damn.
I was like, yo, Ray, you got to do this, dude. But yeah, I can't. You know, and we were supposed to get off of this. Do you think that it would be good? Like, that's the thing. If the album exists, like let's say they did it, do you think it would be good? Because Epitaph was like, holy shit, and death metal is in a whole other level as far as shit goes now. That's
Um,
like, you know what I mean? Like, because those songs were so good though. That's the thing. Like, it was super tech, but it was so good. That's why it was like the most technical shit, but it's so memorable. Like, you can hum all the riffs. That's why it's like, it interests me. That's why I never got too hung up, because I'm afraid that
it wouldn't live up to the hype.
yeah, the letdown, man, you know. But they
Well,
were also using 7 strings, I'm pretty sure. So like, what the fuck was that all about? You know, I don't know.
I think that was kind of a keeping up with the Joneses sort of thing,
Yeah, could have been that.
because like they kind of okay. I think objectively the album would be awesome.
Yes, I agree. I think I
And,
would like it just because of that. Yeah.
now I don't know. I don't think it would be as impactful as like their first two albums, because that shit came out at a time to where everybody immediately turned, "What in the fuck is that?"
That's true.
And I remember being in high school, and they were sort of like they became a benchmark for super shreddy technical. You
Definitely.
know, be like if somebody be cracking a joke about how good someone was at guitar, like like, oh, I can't play in like Necrophagus or nothing.
Yes. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that they
Mm-hmm.
were.
Yep.
That's who people thought of when you thought of Tech Death,
Like
and
the band, yeah.
or just technical shreddy kind of stuff. That's who you thought about at the time.
Yeah.
And since then, good God, that like the reason I got burnt out on death metal for a couple of years was because it became like a shred off contest.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
dude, I fucking me and Zach nerded out on like 80s shredders and hang on, there we go. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a low battery thing now.
Yeah.
So I love that stuff, I love
Definitely.
lead playing, but
Yeah.
the hyper process, very to the grid, very
Oh,
overproduced
dude,
kind of stuff burnt me out.
yeah,
Like,
dude. Same exact shit happened, man. Same fucking thing, and I was never, I was never that good of a player. Like, I was definitely like, when I was still in Rivers, like was at my fucking peak form with that shit, man. I was trying really hard.
yeah,
Like, I had to really practice to learn all that shit because of what Brody was writing. And at
Brody's
that time
beast.
too, oh, dude, he's fucking him and Biggs both. Like, I learned so much. That's another. There you go. Like, I had basically before I played with those guys, I was a certain way, and then after them, definitely was like I learned a lot from playing with those dudes. But yeah, dude, that was it. I think and that killed a lot of it for people. It was so technical, it was so over processed, and anybody could do it because you could record it and it could be perfect. Like, seriously, dude, I quit Rivers and then was like, I never want to play fucking riffs again. And it's funny when people hear the new album, man. It's good. I never would have thought that I would be playing some of this shit again. I'm not like straight up, dude. It's funny because it's like I made a half-ass promise with myself in anger, like I'm never gonna do that again. And here we are. Like, the tempos. There's the last song on the album's like 250, man.
Nice.
So it's fast, dude, and we didn't use any triggers, and we didn't fucking quantize. So like, it's fast, and we did it that way, But yeah, I didn't think I would be back at this point, especially fucking 31. Paul learned how to play this shit in his mid-30s, dude. It's like,
Oh wow.
insane. Yeah, once people hear it, it's gonna be like, what the fuck, dude? Because there's some shit on there where it's like, we haven't done anything like it. So it's not tech death, but it's pretty There's some fucking technical shit on there, dude. There's some fast stuff on there.
That
Not for the sake of it, but it came out that way. But it took like 10 years of me hating it. Not 10, probably like 8 years of being super out on it. Unique Leader destroyed it for me forever, dude. It sucked because it was all those bands, like, it was just all those Unique Leader bands were coming out. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Like, Deeds of Flesh already is doing it, and Decrepit Birth's doing it, and, like, these bands are doing it so good. Like, and it's not that the bands weren't good, it all sounded the same. Exactly the same, dude, you know? And, that shit's definitely sailed, though. Like, that was definitely, like, a period. Because even a lot of, like, those bands and shit don't sound like that. Or, like, basically, like, grew up with everybody else where it's not fake, you know? It doesn't sound fake.
Yeah.
With what they're doing now. But, yeah, dude. Like, death metal's weird. You can have slow, dumb shit and fast tech shit. But it seems like, at least now, too, with, like, the newer bands, everybody's kind of on the same page. There's definitely way less hate. Or maybe I don't pay enough attention, but I don't feel like there's as much hate. There's not as much, like, making fun, I guess. I don't know.
I've seen on this
I also
page,
don't pay too much attention on. I don't pay attention to, like, trolls and shit either.
Yeah. So. Say all I've had to deal with is, like, you know, a little bit of trolls here and there, and it's like 1 out of every 30 to 50. Like, they're few and far between.
See, that's way better than it used to be. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people are just dope. There's more people into it that are just, it's less of it, which is good.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Because if it was a thing like it was, again, like, you went through it, there was people that didn't like it were vocal.
Yeah.
You know, you'd know if it was bad. People, it was this, you know. And I wasn't above that. Like, we weren't above it, but now it's like, it's just not worth it.
For sure.
Not worth it. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I like fast shit. I know I like technical stuff, so I like dumb, slow shit too.
I'm pretty sure, like, Suffocation, Dying Fetus, or like that happy middle ground for me.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Suffo, they're putting that live album out. I heard the first song. That sounded sick. Damn. Frank's last tour with them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's what that was. It was Frank's last tour. So
okay.
Yeah, and they recorded it, and it's all, like, gonna be, it's a record. It sounded fucking great. I wanted to ask Charlie, because Charlie, it was funny when I posted this on my story.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, he fucking DM'd me and he was like, dude, you like Amp more than anybody. You're a fucking Amp head. And I should have asked him, like, what were you guys using on that? Because it sounded good, and I forgot to fucking respond to him. Because I could have, here you go. We could have been talking about Suffocation amps, and I forgot. I'll have to ask him for next time. Have you had Charlie on here? I'll have to fucking.
I don't know if he follows the page or anything. I've never talked to him.
Yeah, because he joined Suffo, I guess, after Guy. I guess that's what it does. Yeah, he's the fucking man. We go way back with him and Kevin. Kev Moeller, their band, The Merciless Concept. Like, go back.
Really good.
Fucking ignorantly sick. Such a sick band. They're so good. But
that newest Defeated Sanity is.
Oh yeah, dude. See, that's the thing though with Defeated Sanity. Like, I don't even like. I don't even though they are, like, probably, like, the most tech sick cool thing. Like, I don't think of them as, like, tech death, and I know they are technical, but I don't think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they are, but when I think about it, when I think tech death, I go to, like, more like Decrepit Birth or something like that.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Hell, even but about the only tech death band that I listen to at any capacity, which I fucking love them, is Beneath the Massacre.
Oh yeah.
But even, like, as far as tech death bands go,
yeah,
I think on the technical scale, it's funny to think about, but they're probably, like, a little bit lower on the scale of tech death bands. Like, if you compare them to some of the other guys out there that are just.
Oh yeah.
It's like a bunch of death metal Michelangelo Badios or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. That's exactly it. Yeah, I mean, Defeated Sanity is definitely, like, one of my favorite bands too. Like, found those guys way early on when they were playing. So when Wolfgang Tesk was, like, that video of them playing with him still in it. I forget what song it was, with that Ignorant Slam. Oh fuck, I can't remember. But yeah, like, go listen to those dudes for fucking ever.
Oh yeah.
Same with NBC. Yeah.
But, all right, man. I've held you on here long enough. I'll let you go have a nice steak dinner with your lady.
Yeah. On
And
fucking Harry Styles money, dude.
hell yeah.
I'm gonna start buying tickets for big concerts and just scalp them and not have any conscience about it, because she just made $800 and she didn't try to make $800, dude.
Exactly.
She put them up and they came out to that, dude. Fucking insane, man. People are trying to go that bad. But that's Harry Styles, I guess. There's multimillionaire musicians. But the definition is single. Is it death metal? Yes, no. Is it technical? Yes, no. When Faye just dropped, it became louder later. Yep. Good answer. I dig it. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, dude. Yeah, good fucking chat, and we'll talk again when something comes out. How about that?
Fuck yeah, man. Look forward to it.
Talk the EP, but we'll talk, when something more interesting happens.
Hell yeah, man. I look forward to it. I'm sure we'll message back and forth plenty of times between here and then too.
Hell yeah, man.
But and I'll send you the links to those YouTube channels here.
Yeah, send it to me for sure. Hell yeah, dude. Do it up. Good talking to you, man. And thanks for all the commenters and fucking everybody that was hanging out, dude. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Jon, thank you so much for your time, man.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
EP's badass. Everybody's still on here. Go check out the EP. It's absolutely killer. Badass covers of lots of death metal and grindcore goodies.
Oh yeah.
Peace out, man.
All right. Later, dude. Good chatting.